Hello everyone. So I hope we got a smooth start again with our stream. You can hear me right now, but not like a second person today, which will be you should be able to hear him now. So hello everyone to our dev stream again. I'm Felix, aka Luxen, and with me on Skype today again is Henne, aka Geflügel. You can say something now, Henne. Oh wait. Oh no, don't tell me now Skype has an issue. Are you serious?
No,
Okay.
hello. I wanted
Okay.
to wanted to give it some suspense.
Okay, you
Hello,
succeeded.
everyone. Hello, Nemika.
Hello, hello. Yeah, nice to see you all again here in the chat. And yeah, there might have been some confusion today because we had clocks were changed this weekend, at least in Germany.
Oh yeah.
I really hope they're also changed in other countries, otherwise this gets really confusing. So like for the next time, I will make sure we got the right time zone. So right now it is 20 o'clock in Germany, and it would have been 21 o'clock like yesterday. So we like the clock got turned by 1 hour. It's like winter time. So um, yeah, today we will do pixel art again. So hopefully we see more interesting results this time. It's not just coding. Um,
Mhm.
I actually plan to create an elevator because our new dungeon will feature an elevator as one of the central constructs. You will use this elevator to get to the different levels of the dungeon. So that's the plan. Otherwise, we have one watcher per question I'm gonna answer, and I can give you a short look on what we actually did recently. We implemented more puzzle elements essentially, and also like in last streams we started working on that platform, and we didn't get that far unfortunately. But I sat down on Monday and really pushed this whole thing, and I managed to finish it. So I can show you how this platform thing now actually looks like the thing we started, and
Mhm.
then we're probably gonna do some drawing at the end. So the usual thing. Um, you can already start thinking about
It's the
some
most important thing.
suggestions. Yeah. So I think we can start with the watcher per question. After that, I'm gonna show the new progress, and after that, we're gonna do the actual game development. All right. So this is the watcher per question. Let me just read it. Hello. Keep up the wonderful work. You all keep doing amazing things to CrossCode, and I know you have been putting a lot of hours into it. Love it all. Now time for a suggestion. As much as I love the concept art you do, but since my suggestion didn't make the cut, this could be for reference. Could you do a rotation of background images every time you log in to the game? StarCraft 2 main menu does this. So what I am thinking exactly is using the same layer post in the main menu currently, but instead of Rhombus Square, maybe have layer in Rookie Harbor, another layer, different pose, but this time on top of a mountain looking forward to another land area. If it is confusing or hard to make, especially those terrible bugs in codes, feel free to let me know. Hopefully this one will be more productive than suggested concept arts you do. Uh, but I still enjoy watching. Thank you all. Thank you for all that you do. So, if I understand correctly, you suggest that we should do kind of like different backgrounds for the title screen. I mean, the idea is of course great. I mean, it would be nice to have it. It's kind of like a surprise that you just start the game and suddenly there's a different background. I think you
Mhm.
should be careful that you don't show areas that you're supposed to see later in the game because it might be a bit too spawning if you just see some new area you haven't visited yet. The downside is of course that this is a lot of work um, to create such a
Isn't it
background graphics. Hmm?
isn't it kind of like isn't it kind of like what Xenoblade did, or some other games actually, like
Hmm?
fading out the background for for
Xenoblade
other
did
areas
this.
in the game?
So yeah, Xenoblade, you had like always the same grass field, but then it faded out and you saw different areas of the game. Yeah, that's kind of similar.
Yeah.
I think it's not supposed to be like an intro. It's just the background that you usually have. Um, I mean, you if you plan this carefully, we might be able to do something like this. So there will most likely be different cutscenes where you see different panoramas in CrossCode, and if we always manage to create them in a way that you can reuse them in the title screen, then we could do this, I think. So that would be a cool thing. So if we are clever,
Mhm.
we might be able to do it. But just doing the backgrounds for the sake of having more variation on the title screen, that's a lot of effort for something that's essentially just well, not all that necessary, I have to admit. So I mean, it would be cool, but you could also play. Would also have a cool game without that. So it's this typical polishing thing. You have to be careful that
Mhm.
you don't focus too much into this. So the only thing we can think about this, and when we do certain parallax cutscenes inside the game, we can design it in a way that we might reuse them again in the title screen. I mean, that's exactly what we did with the existing title screen. We just reused the background we used in one of the cutscenes. So i- that would be an option, I think. So we will think about it. That's what we usually say, right? So and that's all for the watcher perk question. So again, people, remember, for everybody who got the watcher perk in our Indigo campaign, you can just go to the Cross Central, submit your question, and we're gonna answer this, uh, even if necessary, going more into details, like doing a demonstration on how some stuff works. Like especially interesting are those internal questions, I think, because that's something we usually don't write about, at least not these days. Okay. Um, so next, let me just demonstrate what we did this week. Um, it's a lot of puzzle stuff and also the beginning of the Bergen village, but I don't think we are ready yet to show something from Bergen. It wouldn't look all that great, I think, because we still need to polish the content. I mean, Stefan already did a lot of rough work, like the rough outline of the village, but polishing is still missing, I think. So, let me just. Does this work? Well, things crashed, but
Uh,
otherwise, why is the
at
heck
the
is it?
moment, nothing though works.
Yeah. There's a delay. Come on, please. What was this all about? I don't need the crashes right now. Okay, thank you. So, I'm gonna teleport into my small puzzle room where all kind of stuff is placed, like all the different elements we're going to use for the next dungeon. And this is actually one of the most recent features I implemented today. You may have seen this on Twitter. We got sliding blocks. You remember sliding blocks from games like Eluntra? It's great, really frustrating puzzles if you want to have it
Yeah.
that way. And there's one difference though. In our case, you can actually use your balls to push those things. So just whenever you hit, whoa, okay. What did I just do? Like it just crashed right now. Oh my god! I just added some random character somewhere, and that's why something is broken. Let me just fix this. We are already going to game development mode, I suppose. Even though you don't see this right now, I'm currently fixing a bug. I already did it. Sorry for that. I'm just gonna restart. At the presentation effect. So,
Do you even say it like that in English? Presentation effect?
I'm not sure, but it's not that unique of a word. It's just, I think you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
say it in English too. It's like the. I don't know if there's a different translation. If anybody knows a better expression, just tell us in the
I
chat.
don't know it, but I can use my translating
Yeah.
website. You know, my dictionary. Haha.
So now work, please. Yes. So look, you can hit those boxes with the balls, and they're gonna slide across the ice, as you would expect them.
And it's It's actually called either demonstration effect or demo effect. Okay.
The demo effect. Okay, yeah, yeah. Presentation effect, demo effect, like yeah, whatever. So that's one of the things we implemented, the sliding blocks. Then we actually implemented keys. So the first thing you notice, you get keys and they look different. They actually look like keys. We just added this exception that when you collect keys, they're actually shown as regular keys. So here's the keys. And you may also have noticed there's a small display here on the left side, which will only appear in dungeons. You will see your current number of keys. So there are just regular items like any other item, so you actually find them here too. But because they're very relevant for this particular place, I thought, yeah, let's just do the normal Zelda thing and just add an interface for the key count. Okay, once you got a key, you can actually step on these key panels, and you will see like there's a small effect up here showing you, oh, you can use the keys. And now all you have to do
Wow.
is throw a ball, because our game obviously doesn't have regular keys, we have key balls. So when you charge, you actually see how like the effect intensifies. The key up there is actually now filled up and white. You just throw the ball and you can remove the barrier that way. Whoosh, here we go. Sounds are currently all missing. That sounds, we usually add sound at the end. We can use the same here for doors. Let's just throw it here and ding, and open the door. And that's how I use both of my keys. And you notice now that I don't have any keys, the panel actually just flashes red, so I cannot use the keyboards anymore. You actually need keys to throw these balls. However, they will only consume the balls when you actually hit something that takes the key. So there's no way to
Yeah.
just waste a key by mistake. That's obviously important. Otherwise, the whole thing will just break. Yeah, we got I think nobody actually mentioned, but the current version of CrossCode doesn't feature those blocks anymore. But they will have a comeback in this dungeon. So we actually have push and pullable boxes inside the mine dungeon. I actually spent 2 hours today just trying to fix some of the bugs a lot of people reported. That was really difficult. Like when you actually stand on some levitating platform and then you grab right at the moment the platform rises. There were a lot of strange bugs, and this like it goes pretty deep into the physics to fix this. But yeah, managed to do this. So that's one of the things. We got bombs. You already saw these before. Like you hit them again, they explode. There's something new about bombs. Like you can now shoot them with heat balls. Yes, I can of course just go into the element mode. That's something you will get during the dungeon, but before you get the heat element, you actually can use these small heat converters. So you just throw a ball through these things, and your balls will just turn into fireballs. And using that ball changer and the bomb, you can just do this here. So when you actually shoot the bomb with the heat element, like the heat ball, it will just go straight into the direction of the ball and hit anything, and it will explode immediately on collision. So you can just reach far places with this kind of technique, and there will be a lot of puzzles that use this. And you can of course combine this. So first you just throw the bomb normally, and then you just hit it with a heat ball and just hit the wrong switch here. Let me just try this again.
We actually got a question regarding that. What happens if you throw a key ball into the fire thing? I would assume that the key ball turns into a fireball and then nothing happens.
Yeah, I think that's probably what will happen. I can try it. Actually, I never tried that, but that's I think what should happen. So your key ball will probably turn into like a large fireball, and then it will just be a regular fireball, and that's it. You don't use any key when you do that. So
Yeah,
again, nothing.
I mean, basically you can't waste keys without using them. So
exactly. So okay, one
that's the
final
most important part.
Yeah, one final thing is you got these kind of blocks of ice. You cannot destroy those with normal balls and your closed attacks, but if you have heat balls, you can melt them. So that's it. There's a nice effect for those. So, oh, there's a small mistake here. You just ignore that. Okay. Yeah, that's about all. That's like all the puzzle elements we have added during this week. Oh yeah, there's one final thing. Obviously, the platform, the one thing I started last Saturday, and now this is how it works. You can step on it, and it just moves along the rail. So that works. Yay! Another thing is that you have these kind of branches here. I don't know how you call these Gleise in English. I think it's branches, but I'm not sure. So and now this will just keep going to circles, which is pretty boring. But I can change this branch by hitting the switch up there, which is actually not as difficult as it may look. It's actually pretty easy to hit it, even though this thing is pretty damn fast. And so while hitting the switch, you can change the position of the branch and you can influence the way the platform moves. So that's the idea here. And there's a lot of stuff you can do with that too. Especially that you have when you have multiple platforms, you can also have to switch from one platform to the other and all that. Weiche is just a switch. Okay, that's confusing. So I just hit the switch to switch the switch, or how am I supposed to say that? Yeah, by hitting the switch, I changed the switch. That's great. Thanks, English.
Just call it like, wait a second. Weiche? Just call it. Well, it actually it could also be like railway switch.
Railway switch. Great. It's just a more specific switch.
Or you could say it in the British way, which is points or turnout.
Turnout sounds nice, though, but we are not
Turnout
British that much. Yeah.
Oh, core blimey! I can make a British accent actually.
All right, so that's about all the stuff we did. And so I guess we just spent 20 minutes, and now we're gonna start doing game development. That's, I think, a record. Usually it takes that longer until we get into the actual game dev part.
Is it?
I think so, at least 30 minutes usually. I'm just gonna close the window for a second, so give me a second. Okay.
There's a question: can we get that draggable box on that platform?
Oh, that's a good question. No, unfortunately you can't. Can't. Not right now. Actually, that's probably something I was thinking we may fix. It's let me show you. No, well, it won't work. I already know that. It's because the platform is actually a few pixels above the ground. So currently you cannot do this. But actually, that's actually a lot of interesting potential there for puzzles if you can just push that on the platform, move it to some other place. So it's actually kind of bad that it doesn't work. So maybe I will implement something to make this work. So currently it doesn't work, but the only thing I have to do is just tell the box, okay, if there's something which is just a few pixels higher, just slip on it, it's okay. And then you can just push the box on top of that thing, and then everything should work. So you should be able to push it to another destination, like based on the platform. However, what's something that will work is putting bombs on these platforms. That's something we already plan to do. Okay. So, maybe one last thing I can show you. I'm gonna switch to the monitor. No, there will be not much coding today, but we did a lot of planning for the dungeon. I can just quickly show you the current state of the plan. Don't want to show you too much details. No, that's wrong. I didn't want to open this. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, we need Photoshop anyway, so let's just open Photoshop. Any second.
Any second now.
Machine is having a hard time. Oh yes, right. Like, Atlas already prepared a straw poll. What?
Yeah, but it's yeah.
Actually, somebody asked here, can the boxes slide diagonally? And no, they can't. There's only horizontal and vertical. That's mostly because there's no diagonal side that you can hit. We could implement this, but I think it would just make the puzzles like less interesting, because like these kind of puzzles actually profit from having only a limited amount, very restrictive components. So like if the component allows you to do too much stuff, there's too many ways in how to solve something, so it's not that interesting. But if there's only very limited ways it can move, there's usually just very few solutions which are more hard to find, which makes it more interesting, I think. So I think 4 directions is good enough for the sliding blocks. It's like what all games do essentially, so it should work, I think. So this is the dungeon here. I'm gonna hide this for a second. Like the yellow lines, you don't need this. So not gonna go into detail, but you can see it's pretty big. It should be. I mean, it's bigger than the Rhombus dungeon. I think about twice or 3 times the size. Not really sure. Something between that. And yeah, one thing that's particular of this dungeon is it's a mine essentially, and there will be one central elevator, and you can use this elevator to get to different levels. Um, and that's something I'm going to work on today, just creating the graphics for that. So that's all I wanted to show you. You have some intuition. So like there's one room on each level, which is the elevator room where you will start when you use the elevator to get to that level.
Mhm.
Okay. I will now start by creating a map actually. That's how I usually start. So when I start creating graphics for maps, when I have already something, I'm first going to make a screenshot, and then I just add the graphics right into the screenshot, because that way you get like the perfect preview, that the result will actually match into the graphics. So
Mhm.
first I'm going to work with the level editor a bit.
So you basically create a mock-up in
Yes, exactly.
yeah. There's 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
One is when the key is a normal item, can I just go out of the dungeon and use it in another dungeon? No, we will we will make sure that the keys are actually
Yeah, exactly.
dungeon specific. I mean,
If you if you
would
if
be
you
a bit
paid
weird.
attention, like when I showed you the key in the menu, it actually said mine key. So this is a key which is particular to that mine, which is this particular dungeon. So yes,
Oh,
of course.
maybe he thought that it's your key.
Thanks, Anna. Yes,
Yes, I mean he
mine,
could. I mean yes.
mine. That's more
Also,
like German though. It's not English. Mine key.
mine, mine. No,
My
wait.
key.
In English, you also say mine.
It's mine. You
No,
mean?
my key, my key. Yeah,
My key.
okay.
Yes.
But you say it's mine. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you're right.
not in this. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. So it's like the key of the mine.
Okay. I will skip
Um.
over the other question real quick to get a new customer to stay here. Hello, Comic Freak. This is a game development stream about a game called CrossCode.
Hello there.
You might uh, you might have heard about it in our super famous Indiegogo campaign, which is kind of 2 words that don't mish,
Don't match
mix
together.
together very well.
hmm
Yes,
And this
and
here is the level editor, and I'm now creating a new map.
yes. Thanks to Dr. Urinstein and Atlesa for posting some links for more information.
Thank you.
And another question by Kovac. Uh, do you test the webcam thing for Geflügel to be on the dev stream? Not today, I guess.
Oh
I
no, we
mean,
didn't. We
to,
still have to
to
do
be
that.
perfectly honest, I've totally forgot about that, and I'm therefore not looking at my best right now, so I wouldn't want to be on cam.
Ah, so that's
Yeah,
it. Okay.
to be honest, I mean, I didn't even know that I was on stream today until like a few hours ago. So
That's always how it happens. Like a few hours before stream, we
yeah,
decide who will be on stream. But yeah,
except for you. I mean, you are most likely already planned.
yeah, like because I'm always on stream. Like these days. I mean, Stefan could do a stream by himself again, maybe. Okay,
Yeah, yeah, true.
create object. No,
He
it's
did
just
so in the past.
yeah, he
But the
did.
question is, can you also do those
The question
music
is,
intros?
will the question also join?
Yes, that's the biggest question.
I also want to make puns once in a while, so
Nope, you're not allowed to do that.
damn you.
You're you're poaching in my forest, in my hunting grounds. Another question by Firecrow.
Uh-huh.
Will the floors of the dungeon be in order, like complete the first floor, then the second floor, etc., or will you have to go up and down a lot?
It's more random.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's not entirely chaotic, but he will not simply do the one floor after the other thing. Try to make it less linear than the whole rookie, the first Rhombus dungeon, which was just
Yeah, I mean,
go to one floor,
that
then next floor, and all that.
that kind of makes sense because in games you almost always have dungeons in which you have to explore
Yeah,
over time and not just by going from one room to the next. Yeah, our CrossCode wiki, it's actually developing quite nicely, I would say.
yeah,
I mean, I'm just a bit shocked that Apollo has his own wiki entry, but Emily hasn't. I mean, what's going on there?
yeah, guys, give Emily some love. Like
I mean, you know you
she's
want
cute
to.
and all.
Um, Another question by Popsicle Pete.
Mm-hmm.
Will the elevator have any battles on it? Like, I kind of remember that being a really cool scene in Turtles in Time. Do you remember that?
Turtles in Time, nope.
It was a pretty famous Turtles beat 'em up game, like a side-scrolling beat 'em up,
So currently we don't
which was
have
pretty.
any battles on the elevator planned, and I don't think it will happen, at least not in for this elevator. There might be something else some other time.
I mean, it all depends on how big the elevator is, and
Yeah, I don't plan to have it really there all that big. It's just like kind of like the one in the cargo,
hmm?
uh, like for the cargo ship, that elevator.
Cargo ship, yeah.
Yeah.
Can the elevator be operated by switches or go up and down continuously?
Um, Up and down by switches or up and down continuously. So
Like,
I don't.
I think he means like if it goes down all the time, like you have to wait for it, or if you
Oh,
operate it by switches.
by switches. It's essentially like it's. I plan to actually use the same system we used for the cargo ship, just because I don't want to implement something new. Just use the same thing because I would save time and because you have a lot of other stuff to do. I just
Hmm?
want to create new graphics for the whole thing. That's the whole idea here. So it will be just a regular old elevator. So surprise, nothing too fancy here. It's like it's just a mine though. So I don't know. Um, like there will be
I
other
mean,
stuff which is more
books.
interesting. Hmm?
Another important question. How do you not know Turtles in Time?
I don't know. I don't know a lot of stuff. I didn't play Turtle
It's
games.
pretty it's pretty old. I mean, it's a Super Nintendo game,
Hmm. Yeah, I
but
know Super Nintendo games, but I didn't download this
yeah, yeah.
particular one.
Oh, wait, what the fuck?
Hmm?
Ruby season 3 started today? I didn't even
What?
notice that. I guess I should watch the first episode at some point. Felix, you still haven't watched season 2 completely, right?
Nope.
Oh wait, you still haven't watched season 1 completely.
Yes,
God damn it, Felix.
I have to do work. My
Yeah, I know.
excuse for everything.
But you know,
Somebody has to
Ruby
develop this
has
game.
Ruby is Ruby is pretty short, you know that.
I have no time. So
You got time for
what
Gravity
you're
Falls.
seeing right now is yeah. So what I'm doing right now is creating the map using our height map feature. So that's why most of the time it doesn't look interesting. I'm just placing the height levels for each tile and press A and then everything is generated. That really helps to create like the basic structure of the map very quickly. So that's what I'm doing. And
Okay, looks pretty good so far. I mean, the whole tile set looks pretty good already, I think.
I think I like it much more than the old dungeon tiles that we have. So like I
You
don't
mean
know,
the one that we used in
Rhombus
Rhombus
dungeon.
Dungeon? Or
Yeah, yeah. I
yeah, I
like this
mean
one array much
it's
more.
it's much more sterile, the Rhombus Dungeon.
Yeah, it's interesting if you can use darker themes and if things is more broken up, it's just more interesting. But then again,
Yeah,
like
of course.
it's good to have a good build up for the game. So like Rhombus Dungeon
True.
is like it's pretty simple, but it's just a tutorial dungeon, so it's supposed to be all that epic. And this one is will be actually pretty epic. So um, really looking forward to the whole
Yeah,
thing when it's done. Will be a really cool dungeon, I think.
definitely. I mean, I'm already a bit worried because I'm such a big fan of the Bergen Trails tile set, and I hope that we can actually have like future tile sets that actually look even more impressive than that. But
I
then
think
again,
that's possible. You,
I think Bergen Trails isn't really impressive. It's more like it looks pretty. Like it has
okay.
pretty colors and stuff.
I think you can do a lot of stuff with like I think the most impressive visual area would actually be the jungle.
Hmm.
I think that's pretty easy to make this one impressive because you have plants. Plants just look awesome. If you have a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah, of
interesting
course.
plants, it will look pretty awesome.
But then
So
again, I mean, you have to make a good-looking plans first.
yeah, we
So
we have some expertise in doing that these days, so we should be able to do that.
yeah,
We
we have
made the
some
feather trees. Come on.
and we have some good gardeners.
Yeah.
Like
What?
yeah. um, what Lessa said, that's actually a pretty interesting. God damn it,
Point.
experience that
Okay.
she's not yeah point as well. But I'm actually wanting to use a much nicer word, but I'm not finding it right now. Anyway, she said, yeah, oh no, first Schilderich said, what? No time? Uh, what do you have to do anyway? Developing a game or what? Oh,
Yes.
and then
Exactly.
Adlessa said, um, yeah, I recently had a friend say, I don't get why it takes so long to make a game. Uh,
Well, she
I
should
said
watch
to,
our stream. Maybe she will understand then.
or he,
He or he, I don't know.
or whatever. I sat him down at my old copy of RPG Maker and asked him to make me a game. He was pretty humble after that. He made
Okay.
one he
Very
made
good.
one map, 24 by 24 tiles, and worked on that for about 6 hours.
There you go. And RPG Maker is freaking simple compared to what we do here.
Yeah, I mean, at least if you at least if you just in quotation mark want to make a classic RPG. I mean,
Yeah. Okay, RPG Maker can get pretty difficult if you try to do crazy stuff, but
yeah,
most
of
people
course. I
don't.
mean, and Popsicle Pete is asking a question that might actually be somewhat problematic. I mean,
Good.
he's talking about certain shapes of trees appearing at times
What?
randomly. I mean, I have no
I
idea
don't.
what he's talking about.
That's the first time I hear about strange trees, so I don't know. What area is it? Is
He
it
says it's in
Bergen?
the autumn area.
An autumn, what? Autumn looks pretty regular. I mean, in Bergen we have strange trees, I think, because like it's feather trees. I think
Yeah,
people might be confused about those, but come on.
yeah, definitely.
Autumn rice like perfectly regular trees with apples. I think some of them. I mean,
Apples and
apples are not weird, right? So
apples are completely normal. I mean, I even have apples right now in my hand.
that's amazing. You plan to eat them too? He does. Look, and there's an apple live on stream. Isn't that amazing? That's
Mhm.
like how much we involve your questions in our stream. We just have apples ready to eat when
I
you ask something related to apples. It
I
was about
prepared
apples,
that.
right?
It was an apple, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, the
yeah,
question
the
was about
trees,
apples, right? Or was it something else? I forgot.
the trees in the newbie area have a pretty weird shape. Well,
In what area?
in the newbie area, I think she means like the bridge.
Oh. Oh yeah, they're also kind of like yeah, well, it's an artificial area, so those are yeah.
Mhm.
They're also pretty artificial, I think.
I'm
So okay,
also
I did some random mapping. Actually, I shouldn't spend too much time on this. So let's just yeah, one last thing. There will be actually a chasm right in the center. Now I actually have to look up the height, the size of the elevator. I actually have to find out where did it actually put the graphics for the elevator. I have no idea. Um, may have to do some coding, but I can do this later. For now, it's just
mhm.
entity objects. I think. Yeah,
Okay,
I
guys.
as
So
hmm?
an idea for speedrunners. What about making a toggleable in-screen timer that shows the high score time? Or of, for example, the observatories challenge in real time.
Wait, what about making a toggleable in-game timer for?
Mm. That basically shows
Oh,
the highest time so far, I guess.
hmm, hmm. Yeah, it might be cool for speedrunners. I was actually thinking
Mhm.
that we implement some features where the time for certain areas is just automatically recorded. But hmm,
I mean, that's something we could definitely implement for certain areas at least.
yeah, for dungeons and something or certain small challenge
Mhm.
parts. So it's
I
actually
mean,
like 4 times 3.
it could even be used for certain quests, maybe for like challenge quests.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it, like clear this and that dungeon in under like 5 minutes or something, or
Yeah.
rather 2 minutes, because 5 minutes is like something that speedrunners take to beat the entire game, most likely.
Yeah.
And then we have to give them the money back because we promised 15 hours or 10 hours, and
Damn it.
then they said, "Hey, I beat it in 5 minutes."
Yeah. I think you can't even beat the current story mode in 5 minutes, so I think we are safe. I call this one just center. Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
maybe this might be the
that's ac-
problem. So what?
that's actually right, Popsicle Pete. I mean, speedrunners would have kind of a dilemma. They can run past enemies, but then they will have a hard time defeating the ones blocking their path because they're not leveled, I guess.
Hmm.
But then again, I mean, I've seen speedrunners beating like enemies that are like 15 levels above them. So I guess they're
Hmm.
fine. I mean, the thing is, at least in CrossCode, the damage formula works in a way that you will still be able to do some damage even to high level opponents most of the time, at least, unless it's really really high level.
Okay, so I just prepared a screenshot of that map. Gonna paste it here, and now I will start working on pixel art actually, so that not finally doing the stuff we promised.
Force in Nature asked, Helge Flügel, where's Stefan? Stefan is, I think he came on recently, but he's not in. Not sure if he's in the stream.
Stefan did some laser tag today, so he's all beat up.
Yes, he got beat up playing laser tag.
Yes, very.
Because they are not
Those
only
brutal
playing with
lasers.
lasers, but yes.
They're like the CrossCode lasers. They actually hurt you.
It's not just laser tag. It's also like laser fist fighting.
Exactly. All right. So that's just a size reference. I actually don't need this all that much. I may even make this one larger, quite frankly, because I think I will. I'm currently thinking. Yeah, I think what I will do now is record Photoshop because this should improve the performance likely, even though it will increase the risk that I will just not record what I'm actually doing. Just somebody scream when you don't see what I'm doing, though I will probably just notice too late. I just have to be careful. What? No. What are you? That's great. Twitch. Ah, jeez. Okay. Right, so first thing I'm gonna do now is getting some reference graphics in there. Like the one thing I noticed is once you got good colors, just keep using the same colors. Don't try to add new colors because then your chipset, your tileset may end up looking like a mashup. But if you always look like consistent colors, it's look like everything belongs together. So it's much nicer that way. So I know I can talk about how I do sprite art because there's some tricks I really found out during since I started working on CrossCode, which really helps to get especially those map graphics done very quickly. It's like you have to decide for a certain coloration style and like have to be careful about shading, and you should try to do stuff asymmetrically. Like something funny seems to be going on with Anna.
Yeah. Someone asked, this is cracked Photoshop?
No, it's not. I'm sorry to disappoint. It's actually a paid license.
Felix is actually a rich sponsor.
Because of you, I got your monies, and that's why I can afford. No, I actually got this one before the crowdfunding campaign. Yeah.
I mean, you've been using Photoshop for like a decade or something, right?
Yeah, but I haven't paid for it since a decade. But I
Oh,
actually
okay.
this one is paid. Yes, I did at one point decide, okay, whatever. They made actually an offer, which I decide, yeah, it's fair enough. So I will just.
It's they actually made an offer that you couldn't refuse because there's a
Yes, I
mafia.
guess. Great.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you would at least get like some discount
For being a
for
student,
being a
actually,
student or
because
something.
as everybody knows, I'm totally a student, guys. As you can see, I'm doing studies with
Well,
games.
you were a student at some point, so
Yeah, and I totally still am. So yeah.
I mean, if you buy it as a student, do you have to re-buy the license every year or what? Or how does it work with
The
Photoshop?
license now for they actually have this kind of a monthly payment thing now. So
Ah, okay, okay.
and that's what a lot of people don't like, but I actually think it's okay because it's more feasible to actually pay something per month than paying these a few thousand or 1 or 2 thousand for like
Yeah,
the whole program, which is like huge. And then you
I
got
mean, the price for Photoshop is kind of ridiculous.
it is yeah.
How much is it per month, actually?
I think 20, 10 or 20 something. It's still kind of expensive, but it's okay-ish.
Yeah.
Something I can afford.
If you're a student, learn how to download torrent. Well, I mean, that's one way to say it. But I guess,
Well,
I mean, some students kind of need to have it legally for, um,
especially those in art school and things like this. They
yeah.
like Freeze actually also has a legal copy of Photoshop. So yeah. And for me, it's more like I'm doing more professional stuff with that now. I mean, I'm we try to be professional game developers. So I thought, yeah, it's time we get a proper license for this program if we use it like all the time.
Or just use GIMP.
Nope, nope. I know.
I mean, for sprite work, I mean, GIMP should be normally should be enough. But then again, you're not just doing sprite work with that. So
And when I do sprite work, I do some stuff which might be difficult with GIMP too.
okay, okay.
Like using this HD pixel
Uh,
method. I don't know. HD index pixel method.
whoop. Just crack it, lol. Yeah, as we said, I mean, cracking is fine for a lot of I
Mm.
mean, fine in quotation marks for a lot of like private users, but if you go and use it for professional purposes, then cracking things might get you in trouble that you don't want to get into.
Yeah.
Atlessa, you didn't miss a lot. I mean, we talked about cracking Photoshop. Well, not really.
How do I do this? I'm kind of thinking. I don't want to have any round corners for the elevator. I think because it should pretty much fill exactly the hole, and so there shouldn't be any round corners. How am I gonna do this? Why does this already turns out to be more complicated than it should be? Oh wait, I have an idea.
Oh, hello, Lord of Riva. I think you're also someone from the MMX, right? Wait, why? Atlessa, I was just reading the message. What was what was he saying? Oh wait, I can actually see it now.
What?
I can undo deleted messages or something.
I think.
He said, "I've played CrossCode for the first time a while ago. It's really amazing. Good job, guys, so far.
I
Thank you."
got this one deleted. What?
I have no idea. No,
Seriously.
the second one, yeah, the second one maybe. Ah,
What?
sorry.
What does the second one
Sword,
say?
sword means bad person who kicks people. Eh? I don't get it. Okay, I might not. For fuck's sake, I have hiccups.
Hmm.
It's terrible having hiccups.
Doing a
Hmm.
stream is kind of annoying, yeah.
All the games I have is cracked. Well, good for you.
That's yeah.
Sure hope you don't crack CrossCode. But then again, I mean, you don't even have to crack CrossCode, right? I mean, you just have to.
Yeah, don't tell us say it out too loud.
Okay. Well, we kind of trust our fans, mostly.
Oh yeah. People should
But I
totally
mean,
develop games for free and stuff, so like whatever.
yeah, definitely.
Whatever
I mean,
man.
whatever, man.
I should be thankful I can do that here. So why should I expect to get any money from what I'm doing? It's fun to create games, right? So we should make it for free.
It
So
is, but
yeah,
I mean, you kind of gotta eat,
logic.
especially if you feel.
It's totally overrated. I can live by the joy of making games. So I don't need any food. I don't need any flat. I don't need money to survive. I just need my trusty laptop and electricity. Oh snap, I need electricity. What am I gonna do?
Well, I mean, Felix, you could do it this way, like you develop stuff, and then people who like your stuff give you like donate money for that stuff.
That's crazy talk.
Maybe even maybe even in form of a shop in which they put money in because they like you and your game,
This
and
is
that you get that money,
insane.
and you can develop those things further that they like. I
I don't know.
mean,
Sounds
you
like a
kind of
fairy
need a
tale
word
to
for
me.
that. You kind of need a word for that, I think. I
Yeah.
mean, how do we call it? Like bonating, binating,
Binating.
binating.
Binating sounds good.
Yes. So you should definitely binate CrossCode.
Please binate CrossCode, guys. Or like my electricity from my laptop will run out, and then I can't develop CrossCode, and maybe other stuff too. I'm not sure about this whole thing about surviving from the joy of making games. Really, kind of like food, a bit too much maybe.
Yeah. Well, of course. I mean, God damn it. Shouldn't eat too much while streaming. Um, Itzy said, I'm a Java dev, and I would never let people pay for a game. But then he also says, I have a donate button in my game. Well, of course, that's also a valid option. I
A
mean, if you
Java
just
dev or JavaScript dev?
Java.
So when you do stuff in Java, you should never expect to get money from it. Tell that to Minecraft people, I guess.
Or, I mean,
What?
Spiral Knights was also made in Java, I think.
Yeah.
But then again, Spiral Knights was free to play.
Which is essentially
Like,
don't take money, right?
well,
That's
they,
that's free to play, I'm right. So you don't
yeah,
pay,
free to
right?
play is totally without
Totally
money.
you don't pay. Exactly.
I mean, then again, I have to say, Spiral Knights was pretty clever in the way they did it. Like, they did it without screwing people over that too much. But then again, you kind of had to have like a certain amount of energy that you had to either pay in-game money for or pay with real money. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to get
Hmm.
high-level equipment. And
I see.
I mean, it kind of worked on me. I did at least buy like a starter pack for like 10 US dollars and then got by with that. But then again, 10 US dollars, it's kind of like what you pay for many indie games. So,
Yeah.
mm. Yeah, I understand, Itzy. It's like some people, some games also make it like regular donations without any advantages, like Minecraft, not Minecraft, like Dwarf Fortress, for example.
Hmm.
But you say it yourself. You do it for fun, and I guess you have another job next to it. Oh hey,
I
wait,
did this
what?
for a long time, like having something to do and creating a game parallel. And I don't know, maybe some people can do this, but I couldn't do at least not a project like CrossCode. Doing a project like this next to a job really is. I mean, I'm working full time on this game, seriously full time, probably more than most other. Like a lot of people, I'll work full time on other jobs, and you see how fast this game progresses still. So it's not something I can do next to a job. It would just take
I
forever.
mean, th that's the reason why we even did the Indiegogo campaign in the first place, so that we
Yeah.
can actually do it full time.
Yeah.
You guessed my secret. Yeah, it wasn't that hard to guess actually because
Terrain. That's what you
terrain,
said.
terrain.
Terrain.
Actually, I did hear the word terrain in German lately, and it it is
Terrain.
pronounced terrain usually.
Terrain in
So
German?
ter terrain, yeah, terrain.
Das Terrain. Oh mein Gott.
Das
Terrain.
Terrain. How else would you say it in German? Like das Terrain? Terrain? Also, someone posted. Um, Actually, who was it? Kovac posted a screenshot of something of
Mm-hmm.
an inspiration for an elevator. I'm gonna post it in Skype.
Oh, that's actually I saw it. I no, please don't make it round. Yeah, this one
Yeah,
looks
round
very
is.
steampunky and ancient, and it should look more modern and sci-fi-ish. Like, okay, I
Mhm.
will put it on screen for other to see. So, I mean that it looks more like steampunk and ancient because it's huge cogwheels. Um,
Cock.
or how are they pronounced?
I
Like,
think it's right. Cock wheels or something.
I know it's okay. Um, so this is a
Okay,
sci-fi
okay.
scenario. So for we can't make it round. That would be very troublesome with our engine, and it should look more modern. And this looks actually pretty ancient. So that's not really sure that's a good idea. But if you have other good pictures for elevators, please post them. It actually would be really helpful. So if you have any cool sci-fi elevators, please post them in the chat. That would help me a lot because I'm kinda not really. I don't have any clear idea how I should do that. I have to admit, I'm not really all that satisfied with how things are looking right now. So I'm open to suggestions, essentially.
CrossCode is CrossCode is old, you know? Old.
It's at
Well,
least,
kinda. At least for 4 years, I think, at this point, or
yeah,
3.
at least 4. Yeah, I think it's about
Uh,
getting close to 4 years now. Like since we
mhm,
started working on the project, but it has been released only for 3 years, I think.
mhm.
The first year was not all that public.
Yeah, and we are doing it like with real professional full-time development for like half a year now,
Hmm.
maybe
Yeah.
maybe a bit more. Is Scratch good for starting programming games? What is Scratch? Do you have
Scratch.
any
Never heard
experience
of
with that?
Scratch. I have to have. I never heard of it, so can't tell
Yeah,
you.
me
Sorry,
neither.
no idea.
Felix, it's time to get out that picture again.
Oh gosh, are they asking what language we're using?
Yeah, which language are you guys coding in?
I'm currently coding in Photoshop, but
You're
um,
coding in for yes, great.
currently right now. But the language we're
Yeah.
using is okay. This
Hey, you know.
time, hopefully, it will not take forever. Inno's here. Hi there. It feels okay. Drawing. Where is it? Like I never find this picture. Never do.
You should just put it on your desktop or something,
I know. So here it is. Let me just here we are
or bookmark.
using JavaScript. So CrossCode is 100% HTML5. It runs in a web browser, and it's awesome to work with JavaScript. I don't care what everybody else is saying. JavaScript is an awesome language. So you just have to get used to its quirks and strange behaviors, but otherwise it's awesome. Okay, so that's it.
I mean, isn't that true for every language?
No. If you work with C++, it's never fun, no matter how good you know this language. It will be really fast if you're good with it, but it's never really fun.
No, I meant like the quirks. That you have quirks in almost
Yeah, that's
every
true.
programming
Yeah,
language.
yeah. I have to admit that yeah, JavaScript is kind of strange with some things, and you have to kind of get
Okay.
used to it. For instance, like Java seems, I think, is a bit more intuitive or more predictable in its behaviors, and it's also much more strict. And there's always a big difference between dynamic and static languages. JavaScript being static, very dynamic, and
Hmm.
Java is pretty static. And there's like, I think in the end it's a matter of taste actually, because a lot of people
Hmm.
prefer these kind of static languages, and I don't. So
What's going on, noobs? What do you mean with he seems to be somewhat puzzled by something,
uh, JavaScript is hard. What?
but it's easy
What?
when you get used to it.
C++ is the most fun language to write with. Okay, whatever you say.
Who
If you
said
think
that?
so,
Oh,
like
okay, okay, okay.
some guy, I don't know, but somebody just said that. Um,
Dirty
you
liar.
can you can write as much C++ if you want to. Uh, it's not for me. Okay. Doop doop.
Yep. By the way, we got more than 50 viewers this time. I mean,
Whoa. Okay.
I think spriting is a bit more
It
popular
is.
than
Yeah. It is
pure
more than.
coding.
Yeah. Nobody likes programmers. They're just, I don't know. It's programmers.
They're just happy that they exist, but they don't like them.
Yeah, it's like you just see text numbers and weird stuff and you don't get it. And here you see me like trying to figure out how to draw a freaking elevator and I don't even know. Like it's always the same thing. Drawing. Like sometimes you just got the right feeling and things work out and right now that's not really the case, I have to admit. Like I have any references appeared for good elevators? I didn't pay attention, as always.
Nope. Actually not. I would have told you.
Uh,
You know what?
that's
I would take a look at the Turtles in Time elevator,
hmm.
but I think that's a bit too. The thing about that elevator was, it was basically an entire room, an
Oh.
enclosed room. But I'm still gonna
Yeah, the thing is
elaborate
about
more.
elevators, usually they are in enclosed rooms. This one isn't. It's like by definition that's kind of illogical because
It's
it's
more
not
like a
secure.
cargo elevator, like a.
Yeah.
But still, I'm gonna show it to you anyway because maybe you can use the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just realized that it kind of looks like an NES. Okay, I posted in Skype,
Like in NES?
like a Nintendo Entertainment System.
Like the
Like the
current
floor kind
elevator?
of looks. No, the elevator in Turtles in Time because of the color.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of. Oh. Did you see it?
No.
God damn it, Felix. I'm just gonna search for elevator. Hmm.
Wait a second. Did you post it in this conversation? Where did you
Yep.
post it? Steam
In
mod?
Skype. Yep.
Okay. Okay, gonna have a look right now. Uh, gonna. Oh, actually, I'm streaming everything. Um. Hmm.
Actually,
Oh,
I
there's
just
a
did a.
pizza. There's a pizza on the elevator.
Yeah, yeah, because pizza was. I posted another link of a Google search for elevator and sci-fi, and I think there are a few nice inspirations for you.
Hmm.
that look pretty good.
Actually, this one is a good idea, having these kind of orange red lines around it. And that's something we actually had for the original elevator too, right? Well, we actually didn't. But
Huh?
that's something I'm gonna add, like these kind of warning marks that you can see, okay, here the elevator starts. I think that's something
Oh
good.
yeah, sure.
That also looks
Um,
like industrial and stuff. And why won't you show me the image? Here we go. Like this kind of red, yellow stuff. We'll use different colors, I think, but that's a cool
different
idea.
colors.
Yeah.
Actually, someone posted an example from Terranigma, which also doesn't look that
Oh
bad.
yeah. Yeah, it's like I was thinking of maybe having like the elevator connected to um like all four corners like this. All four corners you have like a pillar. Um because it's kind of makes more sense. But then again, you have like the pillars in the front, and makes it difficult to perceive the whole thing as an elevator. So maybe I will not do it after all. If I think about it, yeah, I think I will not do this. Yeah, yeah, I will not do it. I decided to not do this now, and this makes a lot of things easier actually. And
Okay.
so there will only be like pillars behind the elevator, not in front of it.
Inno said, "Oh God, this elevator in Terranigma." I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
does she have any bad experience with elevators in Terranigma?
Well, we saw it in Terranigma recently, so it's um,
Yeah, that's why I'm.
I think it was
Um,
pretty cool actually. They used some nice color effects in Terranigma for that
yeah,
elevator.
definitely. I mean,
Like
Terranigma
when you
has not.
yeah, like when you entered it, and they actually did some palette swap, and it all of a sudden everything looks very bluish, and then it was moving. So they had a lot of nice graphical gimmicks in Terranigma, yeah.
Hmm? Yeah, I mean,
Which you
Terranigma
had.
definitely had one of the best sprite works in any Super Nintendo RPGs, I think.
Yeah.
Besides Chrono Trigger and maybe
Psych
Zetsu 3 also.
not maybe Psych 3 is actually
Yeah,
my
okay,
favorite in
definitely.
Total.
It has one of the best
Actually,
tile
quite
sets.
frankly, I think Psych is much better than Terranigma. I'm just gonna say like this, but I think it's much better still.
Yeah,
Terranigma is
I
pretty
think so too,
beautiful, but
actually.
Terranigma is like when you look closely in the graphics, you actually see a lot of details which are not too great. I think personally, it's still very good looking. It's like one of the like the last Super Nintendo games, so it was technically it was very nice, but
It had some impressive effects, like the Mode
yeah,
7 thing for the world map, for example.
yeah, that was pretty good. But then again, like animation wise,
Yeah,
like like if you compare like Seiken Zetsu 3 boss fights with Terranigma, there's a huge difference. Seiken Zetsu 3 was really amazing. The
yeah,
boss fights, like
and
they were so intensely animated. That was incredible for Super Nintendo. And Terranigma
also,
in
yeah.
comparison is pretty well. It's like minimalistic. Animations were pretty
Mhm.
minimalistic most of the time. That's
True. And
so
there's
just
also the thing that like all the sprites in Cycling Zetsu are much more detailed, I think. Even the tile sets, for example, are much more colorful and
Cycling
have
Zetsu
much
did
fi
some really ingenious things with tile sets. I mean, that's I always take Cycling Zetsu 3 for a reference because they really managed to create a tile set that you don't see the tiles. And
Mhm.
they really make they make the conscious sacrifice that tiles don't match perfectly, but then you get still like you don't see it, and it just look like there are no tiles. Like
I mean, it's the same for CrossCode. I mean, some tiles don't really match all that perfectly, but
yeah, that's because I'm
you still
looking at
don't really
Cycling
see.
Zetsu and don't just try to do it as good as
Yeah,
that and not much better. Um,
but I think Chrono Trigger did that pretty well as well, right?
Chrono Trigger 2, yes.
Uh,
Chrono Trigger
I
was
mean,
pretty similar in that sense. Yeah.
yeah. And also, of course, there are also a few other games like Star Ocean 1 and what's the other one? That's the one with the impressive animations. Rudoa no Hiho or something?
Mhm.
How how was it called?
I don't
Do
know.
you remember the name?
Ah, Rutra no He like a Rutra's treasure, that thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe that's should something like that. I'm gonna do a quick wiki search. But I mean, those also had very impressive sprites,
Mm.
es especially Star Ocean 1. I mean, it's kind of a shame that the game itself was very experimental for the time, I think, with the combat system and all that.
Mm.
So it was a bit awkward to play with
Yes,
the
yes.
silly, with the weird control scheme, like uh, fighting in real time, but then also controlling your own character by moving an arrow around instead of just controlling it directly. It was quite a weird idea, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Rudra no Hero, something.
Yeah.
It's definitely also one of those um, super late RPGs because it was,
That
uh,
was also pretty amazing graphically, I think.
yeah, it was released in 1969 in Japan, which was basically I think even a year after the N64 was released, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Japan. I know,
I
I know that the N64 was released in Europe in 1969, but I'm not sure if it was released earlier in Japan.
hmm.
Actually, no, it was 1969 in all of the world. Okay,
Sa Waldo. I'm sorry.
interesting. Hey Felix, play uh, background music from CrossCode.
Should I?
I,
I
s-
think I
I
can.
Oh, wait a second. Is it even a
But
question? Hey, Felix, play background music from CrossCode. I see you have a SoundCloud window tab open in Chrome.
I do, yes. That's what
Good.
I used at the beginning. I'm just gonna play a bit of
It's a
music in
good
the
thing
background.
it's a good thing you closed all those porn tabs before starting the stream.
Yes, exactly. Very good idea. No, not this one. Probably people want to have it a bit quieter. That's what I can usually expect. So I need the volume mixer because I can't make it quieter based on the volume control in SoundCloud. It has to be that loud.
Yay.
So now it's quieter, I think. I hope that's a pleasant volume for everybody. So,
I don't know because I can't hear it.
mm-hmm. Yes, you can't hear it, right? Mm.
Yes, close all those fishy sites. Actually, Force in Nature, you are right. It was released in Europe in 1979. I was wrong in that regard.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, right. 1969? 1979? Am I... Wait. I hate English dates. Or rather...
Did they swap the month and the
wait,
day
90
again?
No, rather the 1969. That's 1996, right?
1960,
Oh, wait, I'm
1960,
wrong. Wrong
1960
order.
is or 1996.
1980.
You know, like English is
Ah,
perfectly straightforward.
yeah,
It's just that Germans
yeah,
are
yeah.
really weird with their numbers. So don't play it in
It
English.
makes much
We
more
are
sense. It
you're the
makes much
problem
more
here.
sense, actually.
Yeah,
1996. God
1996.
damn
Yeah.
it. 1996. Yeah, that was weird. Sorry, guys and girls. I kind of got it confused for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's kind of one of those things that you barely say at any point in time. Like, yes,
1969.
unless you're like, yeah. I mean, years in
Yeah.
general. I mean,
You do say them quite often, actually, depending on what you're talking about. But you,
yeah,
once in a while
of course. But I'm not really talking about years all that often. It's not like I'm like giving history lessons or whatever.
Yeah. but you say large numbers like when you talk about math and stuff, so it still happens.
True.
So
Whatever.
slowly I get an idea how to do stuff.
I mean, talking about great sprite work, I've recently purchased the newly released Kingdom, which is an indie game that was also on at Gamescom on the same booth that we were,
Yeah.
or rather on the same Indie Arena mega booth, as I like to call it, and it's pretty amazing. I mean, it's not for everyone, I think, but I'm still gonna totally make advertisement for it now.
No, it's our competition, Hannah. Don't.
Come on, Felix.
Nah, I'm just joking.
I mean, they have sprite art and we have sprite art.
Yes.
What can go? I mean, actually, the sprite art doesn't even look that impressive on, like, in a still picture. But if you see it in movement, it's pretty good. I mean, especially the water effects.
I think it's
And it has a
only
good
the water effect. I mean, I actually played it on at the Gamescom too.
Yeah, true.
And, I found that it was pretty basic. It wasn't bad. It was just basic, the sprite art. But the water effect really was well, and you saw it essentially all the time. So it was just there.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, if you look at the player figure, you can basically see every single pixel because it's such a simple and basic sprite design, if you think about it, and that kind of applies to a lot of graphics in the game. But I mean, once it all meshes together with the effects, it really looks pretty good, I think.
Okay.
Especially because the game has a very immersive atmosphere to it. Like it has basically almost no interface except for the money bag on the upper left.
Yeah, I saw it. It was like very minimalistic,
Yeah.
and
Very
also
minimalistic,
not a
yeah.
lot of things were explained. You just died, and then you
Almost
understood
nothing
stuff.
is explained.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that's kind of part of the game design, I think, of
Yeah,
that
I
game.
think
That
so. I think it was pretty much
that you
intentional.
basically bash your head against the wall tons of times, and then at some point you actually learn how to play it.
Yeah. But I have to admit,
But-
it is pretty addicting. I also played it at Gamescom, and I was I died once, and I tried again immediately. So that's
same for me. I mean, at the Gamescom it was pretty funny. I mean, I played it for one round, and then I died, and then I was like, I think I understand now what I did wrong. Played it again, and died
died.
again, but a bit later. And then I talked to the guy who made it, I think, like
Yeah.
the one who was at the Gamescom. And then he explained me, yeah, you're kind of supposed to die at that point because we implemented a killer wave. For the play too long.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I actually realized that I actually survived one of those killer waves and only died to the second one.
What? Holy shit. Not bad.
Yeah. But I mean, it's really good. I mean, it's really frustrating because basically your biggest enemy is your own people. Basically, they are
Okay.
your biggest enemy because they are dumb as brick and they
Great.
they will do stuff according to the buildings you build and where you place them, but otherwise they don't have any real survival instinct. It made me curse quite a lot at the screen. But whenever I died, I was like, God damn it, try again. And then I somehow managed to play it for like 12 hours in the last 4 days or something. So,
Oh my gosh, okay. Don't really... Kinda stuck with the pattern of that thing here. doesn't really make...
The Xbox 360 was released in 2050. 2050. You say 2050, right? For
2050. 2015,
2015. Yeah. Not 15. I mean, it actually was released in 2005.
2000.
But
Okay.
he was trying to make fun of my mispronunciation. Also, Kovac posted like 2 more elevator examples.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Let me
gonna
have a
post
look.
from certain games, I think.
Okay, the first one is pretty basic. What's the second one? Man. Yeah, this one actually, the last one was what I was thinking of. Like I will show it on stream here. That example here. I was thinking of doing an elevator like this, where you have like pillars around it. And I now decide to not do this because it's always troublesome with the perspective we are having, because you don't necessarily see that the front pillars are actually pillars, and then you are kind of confused that you can walk onto the elevator from the side. So I decided I would just skip the front pillars and that's just pillars in the back, and that should be enough, I think.
It's pretty funny for German people to hear the word pillar.
Yeah, great.
No, it's actually. I mean, I'm not sure if our JoJo's Bizarre Adventure expert is attending right now, but actually, in the second story arc of that series, you had like an episode titled Pillarman or Pillarman.
Oh God! Oh my gosh! Really? Really?
The main enemies of that story arc were called Pillarman because they were trapped in pillars, I guess.
The Pillarman! Oh God damn it!
And for me, as an immature German guy, it was pretty funny.
Maybe you can try to explain what's so funny about that to the people, because some don't get it.
Adlessa doesn't understand it, despite being German. I mean, and Inno is confused, I think.
Pillarman.
Actually, Pillarman, yeah. Pillarman is a cutesy German word for penis.
Yeah.
It's basically like pee-pee, I think. Or I don't know what kind of English words for penis you have that sound childish and cute. And basically the episode was called Pillarman, I think. Oh, not wait. God damn it, Pillarman. Something like.
I think it's Pillarman, yeah.
Pillar. No, I think it's.
Oh, Pillarman.
I think it's different for each region.
That might be, it might be a very regional thing. Make sure perfectly sure what it's really in what I'm used to about that.
I know it as both Pullerman and Pillarman.
Yeah.
So thanks, Inno. She's not surprised that I'm the one saying
yeah, nobody's surprised at this stream, I think. So.
But seriously, it was an episode title in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I didn't make that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. In the north we say Pillarman, and I'm Hanover, basically my region. So wee right, wee. So I think we should change the topic again.
Less about Pillarman.
Less about Pillarmans. Pillarmanner.
All because I was talking about pillars from the elevator. Okay.
Yes. Actually, I wanted to say something about elevators.
They go up and down.
Elevators? Yes, they do that most of the time. Okay, that's pretty amazing. Ihre ganze Basis gehören uns. Great force in nature.
Very good translation, yes. Very accurate.
Yes. Didn't they have like those kind of elevators in Xenoblade as well? Like, I kind of remember two kinds of elevators in that game.
Might be.
Like, the one at, the one next to the Colony 6 settlement.
Hmm.
And then some indoor elevators who both look kind of like what you're pixeling, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that the outside elevator also had those mesh fence or something around it.
Yeah, I was actually thinking of maybe adding something like this, but it's not really necessary and it's just more work. So I thought I just won't. Because I'm lazy. Yeah, I think I like this pattern kind of more. I think it's kind of random, but random actually doesn't look all that bad. Like this other reference I just saw, I used to see it. Yeah, like this is so much detail, and it kind of is. You just thought, yeah, it has to be random at some point. Like somebody say, let's just add some cool lines because it looks cool, and it looks cool. So you know, doing random stuff actually works for some designs.
But it's unrealistic.
Who cares? It's a freaking game. It's a game where you go around throwing balls at everything, including meerkats. It's not
And hedgehogs.
realistic, goddammit. And hedgehogs, yeah.
Wait. You seriously live in Geilenkirchen?
What is it? Geilenkirchen?
Adressa Geilenkirchen? I don't even remember that. I only remember Mönchengladbach.
Gelsenkirchen.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Oh, is it like a funny name for that?
Maybe.
For Gelsenkirchen?
Sounds like
Because,
would make sense.
but then again, I mean, it might actually be a real name because sometimes you have
Yeah, that's better.
like
So,
locations that just have those weird names.
yeah, sure.
So, yeah, Gelsenkirchen. It's actually Geilenkirchen.
It's actually the name.
Yeah.
What? Okay. Great.
I mean, from what I know, there's a small village or town in Austria that's just called fucking. So
Yeah. And they make fucking hell, which is ingenious.
great.
You know, fucking hell
Oh.
though, hell Weizenbier, so it's, I know.
that's amazing.
Yeah, that somebody actually, they just decided to build, like a distillery or what you call it, like a brewery inside that town, and just so they can market the beer as fucking hell, because it's just a hell,
Yeah, I mean,
like a Weizen
yeah,
from
why
the
not?
town of fucking. And it's pretty popular in the English-speaking market, I think. Or something.
You don't say. I kind of wonder if they can even sell that publicly. I mean, aren't they kind of prude in America with those kind of words? Sometimes.
If it's just the name of the town, and then it's just what the beer is
I'm
called,
just-
so maybe
But
they
I'm-
get
I'm
through with
kinda-
it, I don't know.
I'm kind of thinking about certain auto censorship programs, like those that basically censor certain words.
Eh,
Oh yeah, Fube said a village nearby is called Wankham. It's also pretty nice.
Wankham. Okay,
Wank, like
great, yeah,
you know the yeah,
I know what wank
the British.
means, yeah. You wankers.
Hopefully,
I know.
you wankers. What a bunch of wankers. I mean, Rain should,
Jokers, you mean, not wankers. God damn it.
yeah, but Rain should have said wankers. I mean, that would be much more realistic.
Yeah. Maybe that was the initial idea, but then somebody said, no, we can't do
Yeah.
that. No,
We can't
okay,
do that.
It's gonna be Jokers then.
Hmm.
Oh, nice dungeon music. Oh yeah, now actually there's like a big list of songs that Intero has to compose in 1 month. I should probably contact him about that soon.
Yeah. You
like
have to
at least
kind of
3 new songs, you know, like, or at least, let's say at the very least 2. The other one we can improvise. Like we need.
you should like kick his ass like every week. Otherwise he would. Oh god damn it! Otherwise he would slack off and.
Yeah, but first I actually need the proper issues for him. I have to admit I
And then
always come a bit late with issues. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But then he will say, yeah, I need to play the... Yeah, like, Intero always wants to have, like, the part completed before he does the music. Or something.
Which kinda does make sense to a certain degree, but then again, I mean,
Yeah.
I think composers don't have this kind of luxury most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a question. I wish I could pixel like that. It looks so easy. How long have you been doing pixel design / art from Lord of Riva?
Okay, let me think. I've been doing this kind of pixel art since about 18, when I was 18, which is over 10 years, quite frankly.
Didn't you also do some pixel art for Tara's Adventure back then?
That was, yeah, very minimalistic. I think I probably
Yeah.
started doing pixel art when I was about 18 years old. And so now I'm 30. So, but just doing it for a long time really helps to get better, obviously. And I don't know. I haven't been doing this kind of area like tileset graphics most of the time. I just recently started doing that with CrossCode.
For
and a bit
CrossCode, yeah.
And also Portails Grey a bit actually. I also did that for this.
Yeah, right. Potatoes Grey, but that was black and white, which is a bit.
Yeah, but it's actually, it was a nice way to start because it's easier.
Yeah, true. I mean, I've realized that as well. I mean, black and white spriting is so much. It's such a good way to start with sprite art because you have to basically. It's basically way more relaxing because you don't have to pay attention to colors as much, obviously.
Yeah. Exactly.
Also, es ist über 9000.
Es ist über 9000?
Über 9000?
What's over 9000? Oh, okay, yeah, great. Somebody
God damn
translated.
it, Lex.
Somebody translated stuff to German. I just wondered why is something over 9000? I don't get the point. It's just like over 9000 German. So yay, great.
Come on. It's a meme. It has to be funny.
Yes, it's funny because it's a meme.
What else do we have? I could have spontaneously translated another meme, but I'm not sure if this is the right place for that. But then again,
Okay.
Tara's Adventure, why are we so old? It looks very well done. Well, Tara's Adventure was classic.
It was a game about destroying towers.
About
That
destroying towers
goddamn towers. Yeah.
and losing your best friend to random guys. Your
Yes.
best friend that you do for like a week. And
I don't know.
And
it
it's-
was, may have been
and
a bit
it's
longer.
yeah, true. Felix.
Yes. Save. Oh god damn it. I didn't save for such a long time. It's actually really good idea to
God damn it.
save.
Yeah.
Map.
And it was also about a female elf who was bored, and that's why she stole from her former boss and then joined the party.
Mm-hmm.
And then later you realize she was a victim of racism.
Yes,
Which
actually.
was very sad.
There was that part too, yes. Oh god damn it. It turned so dark all of a sudden.
Let me guess. In the beginning you didn't plan that, and then later on you were like, oh, god damn it, she doesn't have any kind of background. God damn it.
Might have
throw in
been.
some
I don't
random-
quite remember, but yeah. Sounds like it was like that way. Yeah, kinda.
And then also the
Cars Adventure wasn't all that well planned out. Yeah.
and then also the commentary on religion.
Oh
That's-
god damn it, yeah.
Yeah.
I was in my I don't like religion phase much at all at this time. And okay, I'm kinda still like this, but yeah. I was pretty explicit about that, and then actually
You were
the
very.
whole
you
actually
were-
no, I have to admit at this point I talked with GS Nastiest and he helped me figuring out the proper plot for the game.
Yeah.
And that's why I started
was
doing this
expecting
religious stuff.
that.
So that was actually really essential to the plot. Kind of spoiling
Yes,
now.
right.
Oh my gosh.
It was just it was just that some of the dialogue was basically, oh yeah, I guess what was it again? Like Tara was super surprised about people being religious, and then they talk about it not being a big thing anymore, and then Tara being like, oh yeah, it's kind of it was kind of a stupid concept anyway, or something. And they just left it at that.
Yeah, that's what I thought about the whole thing, you see? I probably would have made a lot of friends with that game. Like, okay.
Yeah, then I mean, let's just say it was a bit heavy-handed back then.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was still great. I mean, it was basically a quintessential RPG Maker game. Like, it was a bit weird, a bit wacky. It was not super
yeah.
serious, but it was creative. You could play it well, and it wasn't all that perfectionistic. Yes, der verdammte Turm. This cursed tower. Wow.
Some of those dialogues, goddammit.
And of course, what came before that? I will kill you now. After entering the room, seeing a person at the for the first time.
Yeah, the first thing Tara can think of, I'm gonna kill you, goddammit. I don't know you, but you are fault. You must die. Not like
because
right
you
now.
are on. Because you are living on this tower that I basically know nothing about, except for someone saying that weird things go on here. Oh man. I think most of the people in chat don't even know what we're talking about because they've never played Tara's Adventure, but still, it was great. I mean, it's still great, but I hope that SDS at some point finishes it.
Yeah, it would be nice.
I mean, I'm not sure if I will actually play it again because it was even the current version was already pretty big, but
Still.
I mean. Tara's Adventure, good times. Definitely a project that should be remade after CrossCode.
Yeah, we should totally make a remake of CrossCode and totally ignore Felserbor. Nobody wants this game. So, that sounds like
you mean Tara's Adventure?
Sorry. So, we should remake Tara's Adventure. Did I say CrossCode?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, let's finish CrossCode and let's then remake CrossCode because it turns out this game wasn't all that great, so let's make it again.
Yeah, remake it again.
No, like, instead of doing Felserbor, let's do Tara's Adventure. That sounds like a good plan. I should wait until SDS finishes version though.
Oh well, that might be problematic. Then again, I mean, I think Tara's Adventure is also something that would not be all that popular. I think we should remake Don's Adventure.
Don's Adventure.
Don's
Okay.
Adventure.
Why
Or
Don's
like,
Adventure?
the English RPG Maker 2K sample game that was made by the Honorable Don Miguel, who's basically indirectly responsible for CrossCode. in
Yeah.
some way.
He
Maybe.
made me get into game development, so... And actually all of us, I think. Most of us, at least.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, maybe we would have gotten into the. Well, then again, I think even the fact that the RPG Maker was even released in the West after some time is kind of Don Miguel's responsibility, because he made it popular in the West in the first
Oh yeah,
place.
exactly.
Even if he did like an illegal bootleg rip translation version.
Yeah.
So yeah. Schilderich said Tarasinions Abenteuer is a beloved novel in my game. It's kind of heretic to the ruling theocratic society. Okay.
Okay.
And Adlessa asks, why is the grate so dark? Shouldn't it be transparent?
No, it's dark. I know, I can make it transparent actually, but if I make it transparent it's gonna be more darker actually. You see? Because there's only dark behind it. I can actually, yeah.
It's kind of like...
so that's actually, oh,
like-
it looks kind of good when it's transparent. So here, now it's transparent and it's even darker than before. You're welcome.
But Felix,
Yeah.
that's so deep. It's kind of like many anime characters. There's only darkness behind them. I think that's literally something that they said about Sasuke in Naruto like at least 20 or 30 times. Like, oh no, he only knows darkness now, and there's only darkness behind him. Oh my god, what will we do?
Oh,
Whatever.
God damn it.
Remake Vampire's Dawn. Well, no, I think Malek
No,
is
just
pretty,
no.
No,
Why
first
would
off,
he?
no.
Vampires suck!
Yes.
No vampires! So, okay.
Or as One Punch Man would say, mosquitoes suck.
That's a clever pun though, yeah.
Yeah. And also I think Malex is actually pretty protective of his private IP.
Yeah, he still tries to
So-
make money out of it, so...
Yeah, and he I think he still tries to do the to somehow commercially do the third part of the series. So I mean, I don't think that it would be free for us to
Mission
Like-
accomplished.
mission accomplished. What?
Look at the chat.
Wait, isn't this the bottom position as in? Or what did you?
Ah, never
You-
mind.
do you-
It's not important.
Okay. How was Oktoberfest? Okay. Don't, no idea actually. We are not living in Munich. Remake Die letzte Schlacht der Elfen. Yeah, definitely. Did you read the Vampire's Dawn novel?
No.
I heard a reading of it, of certain chapters, and let's just say I'm not really all that keen on reading more of it. Because I mean I'm not a big fan of Vampire's Dawn period, and also the writing style was very questionable, to be honest. Like it wasn't very professional in terms of writing style, and I think it was also pretty expensive for an unprofessional novel like that. So no, not all that interested.
No, it's just playing some random SoundCloud music.
I mean, the effect that pirating on the industry has strongly depends on the situation, to be honest. I mean, in a case like with the RPG Maker, it was very special. Like, it wasn't released in the West when Don Miguel pirated it, because
Gonna back to
And because of
CrossCode.
that, even if you like used the RPG Maker 2K back then, it wasn't like you in any way damaged the profits of the company, because you couldn't actually buy it anyway during that time. But at the same time, the pirated version made the franchise popular in the first place in the West. So it actually benefited the company in the long run.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same with anime and manga scanlations. Or at least it was like that back then. I mean, nowadays it's not as true anymore, because we have pretty good streaming services for legal streaming. At least if you are living in the US. I mean, we in Germany are still kind of.
So we can still pirate.
Yes, exactly. I mean, to be
still
honest,
have the excuses.
from a moral standpoint, you would even kind of have excuses, because I mean, some companies are just too stupid to license their properties properly. So, I mean, they couldn't really expect to make profit from that regions anyway. So,
Yeah.
but then again,
I love
it's kind
this
of a
theme.
complicated
Currently listening
topic.
to Apollo theme.
What's important, guys, is don't pirate CrossCode, because we are nice people and it's a nice game and you can buy it.
You
wherever
make
you
us
are.
poor. Don't make us poor. You
Yes. Look
monsters.
at how poor Felix is. Look at how poor Felix is.
Look,
He doesn't even have.
I almost don't get any food, as you can see, right? So,
Yes, and also look at Felix's room. There isn't even a rare painted picture in the background
yeah,
or something.
I'm poor. Totally.
Mhm.
Give us monies.
What?
Give us monies.
Mhm. Money, please.
But then again, as we had discussed earlier, I'm doing game development, so I don't deserve any money, so I guess that's how it is.
Laxen has to eat his own relatives. Yes.
What? This is kinda cruel, but yeah. It's totally what happened. Okay, slowly I start to like the elevator. Slowly. Ah, but goddammit, we almost got 2 hours. I've been working like 1.5 hour on this. I don't know. Doing this kind of stuff on stream, I mean, I say yes, I can talk and do stuff like this in parallel, but you will notice
You're still slower.
it's slower, yes, because you're less focused. You're just playing around, and sometimes you're not quite sure what you're doing. So turns out these kind of streams when there's so much talking, I'm actually looking. It's don't get that much stuff done, unfortunately. Anyway, still make some progress at least.
By the way, today would be the right timing for a Halloween picture, right? Or would it be next week?
You're right. Next week's already too late. It's like 31st,
Yeah.
right?
Actually, pretty funny. In the recent World Trigger episodes, they even had a Halloween Halloween like shout out or reference at least.
Okay.
It was pretty funny, to be honest. Yeah, guys, you don't have to donate to us. I mean, if you buy the game, that's already
Yeah.
a lot of.
That's already a lot of help. Like, when we are short on money and we really need to do something about it, we will tell you. Right now, we are fine. We're just doing stupid talk here.
But I think that would be pretty embarrassing, considering we already had a successful crowdfunding.
Well, yeah. That would be kind of embarrassing. But that's how it works pretty often, actually.
Yeah, but I think at a certain point you kind of have to make sure to also preserve your reputation a bit.
Yeah.
Even if you have to sell some organs to fund your.
Okay, there go all our organs, I guess.
My precious organs. Well, I mean, you. Radical Fish Games is a German development studio. Yes.
Yes, we are Germans, as you can
We are
probably
the
hear.
Germans. Except
Germans.
for Teku, who's Austrian, and Tina, who's from Bavaria.
Yes. Otherwise, everything perfectly German.
And Felix, who's from Saarland, which is also a very special case from what I hear, but...
It's normal German, shut up. Well, it
But
used
why
to be
does-
French, but
See?
that's
But why
not
does it have a
important here.
desert then?
There's no desert in Saarland, god damn it!
I don't
It's all
believe it.
perfectly green here.
Except when wasn't that in Saarland somewhere that like old mine shafts were like collapsing and then part of the like surface buildings collapsed with them.
I think you have this in several parts in Germany where they did mining, not just
Yeah,
Saarland.
yeah.
I'm not sure if there was any case in Saarland in particular. I think I heard about other
Ma-
places, Nordrhein-Westfalen or something.
I think it was in the Pfalz maybe as well.
Yeah.
But
Yes,
Pfalz and
I
Saarland
can't
are
speak
basically-
proper Saarländisch. That's correct. I'm not very good at it. I just
But, I
speak
mean,
some weird
yeah.
mixture of regular German and like a hint of Saarländisch
Well,
because I can't
can't
pronounce.
I can't speak Plattdeutsch either, so.
Yeah.
And you're also
okay.
not from Saarland originally, so.
No, I'm not. I just moved there for studying.
Is Bielefeld in Saarland? Bielefeld is.
I think
Bielefeld
Bielefeld is
nowhere.
just nowhere exactly. Like,
Yeah, Bielefeld doesn't
what is
exist.
this place? It doesn't exist. It's just a myth, guys.
Sinklöcher like in Lassing. Yeah, maybe.
Okay, guys, we are getting close to the 2 hour mark, and yeah, we did work. I think at least I reached a point where I say, yeah, that looks kind of okay. I should just go with that. Just have to kind of finish the surrounding a bit. But otherwise, I think it's we can think about like Halloween picture ideas. So if you have any idea for what you can draw with CrossCode in Halloween style, just write some ideas in the chat, and at least I can prepare a nice poll for us, I think. And yeah, then I'm gonna do some drawing. Hope to do something where we don't spend like until midnight again. Hopefully we have a bit on around 11. That would be good, I think.
Yeah. To be quite frank, I don't know anyone who's ever been to Saarland, and I've also never heard of Saarland giving any impact on Germany in any way. Bielefeld might indeed be where Saarland is.
Oh, come on.
Well, I mean, Saarland basically gave you CrossCode, so to speak. At least parts of it.
Yeah, partly it's from Saarland.
Ideas. Skeletons something. Man layers showing pumpkins.
Pumpkins.
Leia in spooky.
Leia and
How
Spookio.
about-
That's perfectly, very specific.
How about the
Oh,
cast dressed as Undertale characters? Hmm. Actually, I haven't played Undertale myself, so
I don't want to draw the poster, guys. It will take like not until midnight, but probably like tomorrow, like midnight. So
okay. Adlessa already made a straw poll, which is totally a serious one. Like, what should Felix draw today? Luxen shirtless, Geflügel shirtless, Adlessa shirtless.
thanks. Yeah, this vote will so not happen. Not gonna. So I'm still gonna
I'm
vote.
just I'm just gonna vote for myself because I think
God damn it! Don't vote for me.
look
Yes, at least. Oh god. No. No shirtless today.
oh, shit. Guys, today is not the day for shirtless. Today is the day for being scared shitless because it's Halloween.
Oh, very good, Hannah. Very good. Like
Yes, I work for that. um, Shizuka as a vampire would actually fit very well.
Oh, yeah, we should do more Shizuka anyway. Like she's.
But then
throwing,
again,
like,
vampires suck. So
they do suck. Literally. So.
yes, Manlayer shirtless. I would say Emily shirtless.
Manly
Leia
and
in
shirtless. Shizuka Vampire, I really like this idea. Okay, unless I wrote another poll.
Yes.
I like it. Shizuka
I mean, we
Vampire. I'm
could
gonna
make-
vote for Shizuka Vampire. So, yes, Shizuka Vampire. It's still gonna work.
Not all vampires.
Oh yes, I should play Undertale. It's like the 100th person who tells me I should play Undertale.
Yes.
God damn it,
Thanks,
guys.
guys.
Sometime I'm gonna play it. Someday. Next year.
Or rather, I would say, Flare Shard, stop having 10,000 fake accounts and telling us to play Undertale. Or me, at least.
Well, even Tina now told me I should play Undertale.
Yeah, true,
so,
true.
like, you know. The bad thing is I told my friends too about the game, so they're probably now gonna start playing it and tell me again I should play it too. And then it...
Yeah. Felix, play Kingdom.
No, I'm not gonna play anything. Apollo shirtless.
Actually, wait a second. But Shizuka's a vampire. What else could happen?
Only Shizuka's a vampire.
And her brother is a zombie servant. Because
Well,
he's
if
dead,
you wanna have it done in 1 hour, maybe it should just be Shizuka as a
Yeah, okay.
vampire and we're good. And we'll see how fast we are.
Test 2, okay. Any idea with Manlia? Skeletons or pumpkins? I would say or.
Okay. Pick one, skeletons or yeah, vote for horror. That's like classic, you know, like this Otto movie. Bio oder normal. Oder. Yeah, whatever.
Isn't there this old German joke? Was ist tiefer, Tasse oder Teller? Die Oder. Because you see, the Oder is a
It's a
basically-
river.
It's a river, and the question is, what's deeper, a mug
A
or
cup or a mug or a plate.
a plate?
Yes.
And the answer is basically Oder, which is the German word for ore, and
And
that's
yeah.
a river.
Like
And the river
translating
is
translating puns is
Tran-
never all that funny. That's the sad thing about them.
yeah, but then again, I mean, we talked about this, like how certain series manage to properly translate pun humor, like Gravity Falls or something.
So what? What was Gravity Falls again? I didn't listen. Derp.
We talked about that recently. That certain series are able to properly translate pun humor somehow.
I don't know. Actually, Gravity Falls didn't see any reference where they managed to do that yet. But
Okay.
sometimes it just works because English and German are actually so similar that sometimes the puns work if you're lucky enough.
Mm-hmm.
But in other cases, like they had this great scene about like some guy in a club saying, "We only accept minors. We only service we don't service minors, right? Because minors don't get into the club." And then there's like an actual mine worker in front of them and going away and being annoyed. I didn't even attempt to do that in German. It's like, du kommst da nicht rein, du halbe Portion, they said. And it's like, there was no joke essentially. It didn't make any sense, so. Yeah, that's what really sucks about puns, that like, you can't translate them.
Yeah, that's why I would never watch a series like Parks and Recreation in German, because that series is basically 60% puns. And
if I may, we actually got a question here from Lord of Riva. Like, if I may ask, how's the progress going? Everything fine? Yeah, like I spent 2 hours writing that elevator, so you see how extremely productive we are. Yeah, things are going pretty fine. We actually, we really should do an update post still, like, I said, like last we should do one, I forgot again. Like, we plan to have another update of the game end of November, I'm gonna just say it here, right here, and it will feature like the new dungeon, and things are going well. We did a lot of technical work, all the puzzle elements are essentially implemented, at least the most important stuff, and we already planned out the layout, that's what I showed at the beginning of the stream, and next we just have to create the actual maps and everything. So yeah, things are going fine, I think. I hope we will have more content soon, so people will hopefully stop complaining in the early access and with that expectations, giving us negative reviews. Like, we got our first negative review on Steam, which will probably stay because it's not all idiotic. It's like somebody complaining, yeah, it's too little content.
Not all of it.
What?
Not all of it.
Yeah, it's like, it's more or less, yeah, there's little content. Yeah, it's early access, I'm sorry. So it's a negative review, it might change to a positive review if you get some content done, but still, yeah. It was nice to have, to had the 100% positive, but yeah. It's not something you can expect to stay.
That happens.
Anyway, so I'm gonna close this now. Pixelart is done for today. Gonna do the drawing, and it's gonna be
Vampire, whatever. Let's just do Shizuka Vampire. At the end of the day, Felix is doing what he wants anyway.
Yeah,
dictator.
It's gonna be Shizuka as a vampire. Sorry, guys.
Felix is a total drawing Nazi. He draws what he wants, without regard for anything else. Yeah. By the way, guys, we can talk about nonsense stuff now.
Yeah.
Did you know that the Gem and the Holograms live action movie came out like this weekend?
What movie?
Gem and the Holograms. Do you even know? Do you even know the series?
No.
It's like an old, super cheesy, super colorful series from the 80s, I think, or early 90s. I think you've seen GIFs from that show because it's so ridiculous, and it has a pretty like loyal cult following, which was totally devastated because they made a completely crappy movie about it. Which basically, no force in nature, we're not doing Leia shirtless. I mean, if you want to see Leia shirtless, you just have to search on the internet. You will find it most likely.
Yes.
It bombed pretty hard, from what I heard. The Gem and the Holograms movies. Basically, Felix, the old series was basically a cartoon series, and I think it was about this. It was basically Hannah Montana before Hannah Montana. It was basically this pop band who has a secret identity, and I think they are fighting crime or something. And and doing stuff and fighting crime and doing
Colorful
things that are
and
and doing things that are totally outrageous.
Yep.
Because that was kind of the catchphrase of the series. Outrageous.
So I'm gonna look for some good vampire references. Somebody has a good vampire reference?
Play
Oh god
Vampire
damn
Dawn.
it. Why are there
Play
just
Vampire-
faces of vampires? God damn it.
Play Vampire's Dawn.
No. Gonna look for Dracula, like. I'm just gonna go for old style Dracula, like that's all you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Like the most cheesy version.
Or maybe some vampires from Buffy. Like Spike, for example, or Angel.
No, I don't like those. The designs, at
Anyway,
least.
and for this old super cheesy series, they decided to make a movie that is basically a typical rags to riches normal girl becomes a famous pop star and then gets annoyed by being a famous pop star story. And everyone hates it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it has basically become the butt of many jokes.
Great.
Old Dracula. Kovac posted a great picture in the chat that is totally...
A good reference for
Totally fit.
vampires?
Yes, it's a sexy vampire.
Yeah, like, you only find this kind of images if you Google for vampire. I don't know what's going on here. Like, this word is entirely messed up, like the
This
thing-
world is so messed up. Everyone
This is
just
vampires today, everybody here, like, this is vampires, apparently, so...
Felix, do you also find Twilight?
Probably. Maybe this is related to Twilight, I don't know.
Which one? I don't...
I just quickly showed it on stream, but never mind.
Yeah,
not
okay, I
important.
didn't see it.
Ah, no, stop.
Yeah, as soon as I search for vampires, it instantly gives me Vampires Twilight.
Yeah, great.
And what else do we have? Oh, at least there are some classic vampires as well.
I have a very nice...
I mean, what are you even searching? What are you references for? I mean, vampires are just guys who are pale or girls who are pale and have
course,
like fangs. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
what's the...
Now I was just looking for a generic Dracula cape dress thing. I'm gonna give this to Shizuka.
Okay.
And, yeah, I think I'm good.
CrossCode reminds me of Sword Art Online. Is that a coincidence?
Like, we never
Kind
watched
of.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, we
It's
never
also like
watched it,
.hack,
actually.
you know.
I watched the first few episodes and I didn't really like it. But I mean, of course, most people will compare it to Sword Art Online because it's kind of one of the most famous game within a series stories.
Yeah.
But we try to make our main character more interesting. She won't be as popular with the ladies, though.
No.
Not quite as popular as Kirito was. Because that guy basically could have everyone, apparently. Oh yeah, Katie Beckinsale from Underworld.
I really like how the colors from Shizuka already perfectly match those of Dracula.
Yeah,
It's just red and black, it's perfect.
I mean,
And a bit of white too, that's all there, so perfect.
Jesse Cox. Ha 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 ha, he has a funny name. Get it? Cox.
But
Jesse Cox, this one Let's Player. You might have heard of him.
yeah, I had it.
Man layer will be more popular with the girls. Yeah, definitely. By the way, I haven't looked at the statistics yet. Oh god damn it! There's one above us.
No.
It's
What
simply
reviews?
called 2D game length. 64, and we have 49.
49, that's good.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have fun with that expression.
By the way, it reminds me, gotta search something real quick. Even your picture of biting the fish has a vampire reference. Kind of.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, now that I see the CrossCode wiki again. Yeah, we talked about that in the beginning of the stream, right? A bit.
I think you mentioned it, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, guys, if you wanna contribute to the CrossCode wiki, please do so if you want to. It's really developing nicely so far.
Also, we really need an article about Emily.
Yeah, definitely. Otherwise, I'm gonna write one myself, and it will just say she's best waifu. I love her freckles.
You should do that, like right now.
Yeah, definitely. I'm also pretty annoyed that Kingdom doesn't have a wiki so far, because that game really needs one.
But they're
I mean,
successful.
Yeah, it's pretty successful, but then again, it's a full version, and
Yeah. It's addicting.
yeah, it's addicting, just like just like the Gary Oldman version of Dracula, or the Bela Lugosi one.
And she's
Or,
gonna lick some blood from her fingers.
Felix,
Yeah?
you know, you just should have searched for Castlevania and Dracula.
And erotic
God damn it,
violence.
Felix, Shizuka needs to throw a wine glass instead of balls.
It's too late, sorry. I got
No,
something else in my
Felix.
head now.
Please, it's necessary. My life is not complete without that.
Oh god damn it. No, let me think how I should do that. But yeah, I think I can still make it work with that impression though.
I mean, with that pose, it should work. Just have like
On to the
one-
right, I guess, right? Like,
yeah, just.
Ah,
I mean, of course, it would have been even better if you made like a combat pose, and then instead of throwing balls, just throws tons of wine glasses.
yeah, but that's.
She would basically be playing a much more high class version of Ninja Hobo Connoisseur.
Oh my god, I have to draw a big hand now. See you again in 3 hours.
Oh come on,
I
Felix.
suck at hands. Sorry, guys.
You suck at hands, but aren't you a bit too old for that?
Thanks, Anna. Thanks. You did your job.
Yes.
You did it. You did it well.
What is a
that's
ball?
sweet. That's a pointing. What is a man? Yeah, what is a ball?
What is a ball? Just a miserable little pile of secrets. By the way, Felix. Save.
Oh, come on, never save those things. Yes! Yes, I do! Ah! I'm gonna save, alright. Stream drawings.
I
Vampire.
still find it kind of. I still find it kind of amusing that in Castlevania the best weapon against vampires is a whip. Like, why? I mean, I know that in the universe they have like silver woven into the whip, but still, why a whip? Die, monster! You don't belong in this stream.
I probably won't do the perspective thing. If I think about it, this is gonna just make it less interesting. And also, like, she has to throw it like on the floor anyway, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, she can also throw it like to the viewer. I mean, it would get
No,
support
that
across as well.
yeah, then you have so much space used for that.
Yeah,
hand.
yeah. Just do what fits best. And also, that pose kind of looks like objection again.
Yeah, that's what I also wanted to avoid.
Atlesa, it most likely won't change. You have to let it show all the languages for it to show, because it only shows the language that you are actually that you've actually.
Yeah,
Been
Steam apparently believes there are no
100%.
bilingual people on Steam, so like there's
Yeah,
only one
Steam is
language.
pretty dumb in that regard, to be honest.
Yeah, you can't even set like I don't care, show me all languages. We even got Japanese reviews, and just realized this today because
Yeah.
it never showed me like those other reviews. It's cool. We got Japanese guys playing
Felix,
CrossCode.
I'm supposed to shout something at you.
Okay, what?
Self.
I already did, like recently. Come on,
The
guys.
chat has spoken.
Thanks, Chad. Oh, jeez.
That's great, Fube. You said today a little girl saw my Nokia 3510 and asked me why I have a hashtag symbol at my phone when it doesn't have Twitter.
Oh man, this is cute.
Or rather, yeah, it's a hash, right? Hash.
Yeah,
A
the
hash
hash.
symbol. I have no idea. Adlessa asks, how do I tell Steam to show me all the languages? I think you can.
You can't. You can't. What you have to do is you can click all reviews, and then you can select the language, and then you can select German, and then you also have to select like most recently, and then you're gonna
God.
find this review. Or you can just send a direct link. I mean, I sent this link in the chat. Maybe you can send a link to. Let everybody downvote that review. Everybody should downvote that review.
Yeah. Definitely, everyone should downvote that review
God damn it.
and tell him that he's stupid. No, seriously, don't do that. But downvoting is fine.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what.
You can downvote if you don't like it, and like, I don't think it's quite fair. Like, we tell people we
Yeah,
don't
but,
have a
I
lot
mean,
of content, and we still get negative votes. I mean, come on. Like, we can't do magic. It's
And
like,
also, I think Evu saw that the person played the game for like 7 hours
yeah, he did in
already.
fact.
So
It's saying there. It's like 7. He played it for 7 hours and said like too little content.
yeah. And I mean, it's a bit weird to say great game is the first sentence, and then still give a negative review for blah blah. Well, whatever. I'm gonna try to. Wait. Can I even? God damn it! I want to. Where can I get the direct link? Wait a second. Oh, wait a second. I got it. I got it. Need to configure something first. Yep. I want to have the URL. I hope. Let me check something real quick. Nope, doesn't work.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, this works. But then again, I mean, should we really post that in the stream? kinda seems like
Look,
yeah, look
it's
at
not. Listen, we
idiots.
don't want to tell people to download this. No, it's not fair, really. If you think it's fine, like I can, to some extent, I can understand why people write reviews like this, because it's like from the perspective of somebody buying the game who actually wants to play something. They might be disappointed by seeing it has little content, even though we exactly wrote this inside the description of early access. We actually wrote like this, about 1 hour
Yeah, a lot
of story and an exploration part, and wrote exactly what it can do. And I don't know, you can decide if this review is helpful or not.
I think a lot of people don't really understand early access all that well, so. But I've just seen he also played this this one game from the Millennium series for 8 hours. So his
CrossCode is really slow right now. God damn it!
wait a second.
What am I paying this huge amount of money for?
So he can't even have that high standards, to be honest. Because the Millennium series is one of those rather popular games, rather popular RPG Maker games on Steam.
Okay.
But they are also kind of one of the reasons why RPG Maker games are not all that well liked in total, because it's a very, I mean, it's not a bad game, I think, but it's a very run by the numbers RPG from what I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
Yeah.
at least it has like pretty nice artworks to it.
That's important.
Yeah, that's very important for like God damn it, Rolo T is playing Tales of Cesteria on Steam.
Great.
Damn him.
You want to see? Watch
Oh.
it now.
Yeah. No, I don't. I mean,
We'll be done in about half an hour. Maybe he's still playing then.
no, I don't want to watch streams today. Besides this one, I mean.
You're not watching, you're part of the stream.
How dare you to be honest with the players? Yeah, I don't know. Would it be wise to put RPG Maker games as free-to-play on Steam? What do you mean with free-to-play? Do you mean like really free, completely free, or do you mean with additional content? Yeah, but microtransactions with an RPG Maker game might be a bit... I mean,
Not sure how that even supposed to work, yeah.
Some people have done it. I mean, there is no reason to not do it. I think if you manage to do it, why not? But just be sure that RPG Maker games in general have a pretty bad reputation on Steam in general. Yeah, I mean even CrossCode kind of has suffered from it because people thought it. Some people thought, oh no, it's an RPG Maker game, it must be shit. So, what specific CPU are you using, Felix?
CPU? Well, it's a laptop with some i7 of some kind. This laptop is 3 years old, I think, now. So, it's really hard to... I don't know exactly. Yeah, I think it's kind of like a curse that I have always trouble drawing Shizuka's face. I don't know. This is... Gonna try to get the face right now. We got strange chip tunes in the background again. Maybe I should put on the Undertale soundtrack.
Oh yeah, yeah, true. That's a pretty great one. Or the
Is it on
Shantae
Sound?
sound.
Shantae would be good too. I wonder if it's on SoundCloud.
I mean,
Let's
otherwise you can just use YouTube.
Yeah, I can.
Felix,
Yes,
load.
yes. Load? No, wait. I'm gonna save. Okay. Um,
Shizuka's. Oh, wait. I'm not sure when it was asked, but
yeah.
Schilderich asked for me to tell him about the game I worked on. Would it be okay to link here? I don't want to advertise on your stream. No, it's okay. I mean, just post the link if you want to. I mean,
Oh.
if you want to post a link to your own to your own game or to games that you think that are awesome, just post them. As long as you don't post links to like every 2 minutes.
Uh, yeah.
Schilderich, I mean, if a maker game doesn't cost anything, then I guess the reaction is pretty neutral. But you shouldn't expect people to just to be super thrilled about it. That's what I'm saying, because I mean, a lot of people won't, or rather, few people will even notice it at all. And those that notice it will most likely not have very high expectations.
Hmm.
The main problem with all the RPG Maker crap on
That's sound.
Steam is that they want money for their content. I mean, I don't even have something against RPG Maker games that cost money. I mean, if they have good assets and if they are good games. But the thing is, many RPG Maker games on Steam that cost money are also not very good. They're basically typical RPG Maker games that many people just release for free. And in some cases, I mean, Herr DK made an RPG Maker stream for
Oh, come on.
Steam stream like a while ago, and some of those games looked like beginners games, and they did also cost like money, like $3 or $4 or $5 or something.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I
Damn.
mean, that kind of
The
ruins
soundtrack has a very,
the
very short songs, I have to say.
reputation, of course.
Even though I didn't play Undertale yet, I really like the soundtrack. It's really cool.
Yeah, definitely. Popsicle Pete, the only RPG maker worth anything is Lisa. Well, there are quite a good number of RPG maker games. I mean, we are coming from an RPG maker community, so.
Yeah.
But nowadays, to be honest, how many good RPG, like commercial RPG maker games? There are not a lot of good ones I can think of, besides To the Moon, of course. I think there are quite a lot of good Japanese RPG maker games, from what I've. I mean, quite a few of them are also hentai games, but that's, that's besides the point. Yeah, Aurora's Tear is a classic, true.
Hmm.
But it's also a classic that didn't age very well, along with many RPG Maker games. What other RPG? Like Unterwegs in Düsterburg, for example. It's a very good German RPG Maker 2K game, which is getting a commercial remake from what
Yep.
in the at
There's
the
so
moment.
much graphic detail. It's insane.
Yeah, it's amazing, and the guy really knows his stuff, and
Yeah.
it will also have an English release. So if you're looking forward to a good RPG, which has quite a Western direction, then pay attention to Unterwegs in Düsterburg. Or I'm not sure how is it called in English.
I have no idea, seriously. I wonder.
It does have an English title, but I'm not sure what it is.
Damn it, I forgot the details of Shizuka's face. Ah!
Have you played the Sternenkind-Saga and how do you like it? I've played the demo a bit and the full version also a bit, but I mean it is a great project, definitely. I mean all the work that went into it, and you really feel how much love and passion went into it. And it really has some really good writing, but the thing is, what I don't really like about it, and I think it will scare away many people, is that the text and the dialogue is very long and very wordy. Like people can't just say what they want to say. They always have to like say it in the most convoluted way possible, basically. And that's, I mean, it's kind of part of the writing style, I guess. But it's not for everyone, I think. Which is fine, because I mean, we know the author of that game, and we kind of know that he mostly does, or rather, the team mostly does it for themselves and for people who have a similar taste to themselves. And it's kind of obvious to them that it's not a game for everyone, basically.
Yeah, it's like very
Which
much
is-
in this pen and paper kind
Yeah,
of
it's
playing session. Like
it's
when
very
you-
much it's very much in a pen and paper kind of vein, with a lot of like do you call
like-
it theatralic?
Aren't games like Baldur's Gate pretty wordy too? If you think about it, at least I got
Not
the
that-
impression
no,
when I played it.
Definitely not as wordy. I mean,
Okay.
they are wordy, true, but the dialogue is much tighter written.
Okay.
I mean, when people say stuff, they say stuff. I mean, sometimes they might go into more detail, or like how do you say it again?
Elaborate a bit.
Yeah, they elaborated a bit more and
Elaborate,
stuff. Elaborate, yeah.
Yeah,
But
you're right.
the thing in Sternenkind-Saga was that they are basically sometimes talking like they are in some kind of theater piece,
Mm,
or
like
like
Shakespeare, like in a Shakespeare play.
they often basically talk like you would write something.
Okay.
Like, yes, I am. Instead of saying I want to have ice cream or so, they would instead say, yes, I want to acquire, not acquire, but I want to hold it. This mystical
delicious-
frozen delicious
Frozen liquid.
frozen liquids, a cream that is so soft as a touch of a virgin's lips or something.
Are you
So
serious? Is it really that bad?
yeah, not, I wouldn't call it bad, but it's kind of like that.
Okay.
Especially if you're using the like the seduction options, because you, depending on your skill set, you have
Maybe you
different
just
options.
skilled everything on deduction as you tend to do, and then that's because the game's so wordy for you. Maybe who knows?
Actually, no, I was getting to that actually, because
Okay.
I mean, most dialogue is the same for everyone,
Okay.
and even those are pretty wordy. But the seduction dialogue are a special case by themselves, because those are really heavy-handed, like hammy. Like, for example, they definitely say something like, "Oh, you, the mysterious beauty of my dreams, and with your dark, soft lips of, I don't know, of some fruit or other or whatever." I mean, I can't even imitate it. It's it's very poetic, and I can't really imitate it that well. But I mean, as I said, it's a really fascinating project, and I think a lot of people will have much fun with it. But it's very special in a writing kind of sense. Force and Nature tells me to ask you to put on the Team Fortress 2 soundtrack.
What?
But I think Undertale actually fits better.
Undertale wins. Sorry. I don't know. I really don't know this Team Fortress 2 soundtrack.
It's pretty cool, but it's for fuck's sake, my hiccups.
I wouldn't assume that Team Fortress is a game where people eventually play their own music in the background.
Actually, Team Fortress 2 has a pretty great soundtrack, but
Okay,
it's not something that plays all the time.
I see.
Like, for example, the pieces that play in the trailers.
Oh yeah.
I upgraded to Windows 10 today. Actually, I tried since Friday. It was a pain in the ass. Actually,
Okay.
I'm using Windows
Ah,
7.
Peter Nearlich, yeah, he sent some nice pictures of featuring Lair being annoyed about Windows 10.
Oh,
That was cute.
okay. Oh yeah, I see. I see.
You see him too, yeah.
Feel like me.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It
Ein
was
paar
cool.
Sachen müssen noch erledigt werden. Great. Amazing. Yeah, I'm using Windows 7 at the moment, and it constantly tells me to please install Windows 10.
I got one version which doesn't do that.
Oh, okay, I mean, I've looked it up how to remove it, but the thing is, as soon as you update it again, then it will come back. So
You can't
yeah,
get rid of it. Oh god.
I don't want to use Windows 10. It sucks.
Why? Why does it suck? Why is everybody? It's just like the regular thing. Oh, it's different, it's new, I don't want to use it. It's like what everybody does.
Felix, the best Windows was the classic interface that was used till
Yeah, like,
2000.
whatever. No! Just no! God damn it!
No.
Windows 7 is like so much better than XP, and XP was already better than Windows 8. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know. Windows 7, Windows
Updates do
7
make
is pretty
sense.
good.
Like
Windows 7 is pretty good.
I heard good
But
things
Windows
about
8
Windows. Yeah, Windows 8 really sucks. And Windows 10 fixed a lot of the problems of Windows 8, and which were partly
But
fixed in
doesn't Windows
8.1.
10 have tons of spyware?
Oh, who cares about that? I'm using Google, goddammit. As long as it doesn't suck my
Okay.
performance too much. I'm somebody who
true.
doesn't care about that.
Okay, but Windows 10 has built-in NSA spyware. Yes.
So what? So NSA is gonna do something to avoid CrossCode, I guess?
But then again, we are living in Germany, so all of our information get transferred to the NSA anyway. So whatever.
Yeah. Kinda, sorta.
5 nerds of gray. What?
There's nothing special here. So I'm not gonna do this just regular with.
Let's just say I'm super satisfied with Windows 7. I would see no reason to update to.
Hen is just
Windows
super conservative. He never wants to change operating
That's
systems.
not true. Not true.
Yeah, like you still switched off the, like the modern designers still have this Windows.
Not
98.
anymore. I changed that like 4 years ago or something.
Okay, 4 years. You should was that early.
Okay, 2 years or one. I think 2 years.
Yeah.
You know what I really like?
What?
Because we are talking about Windows right now. Okay, here. I pasted it in chat. Foul C has encountered a problem with Windows.
Oh yeah, I know this one. This one is great. It's classic.
It's amazing.
Fauci has a Fauci Mega Player has encountered a problem with Windows. Yeah, classic. Oh, it's the dog song.
What?
Undertale.
Okay. God damn it, that guy has a lot of games.
What game? What guy?
I'm just browsing through Rolo T's game collection. God damn it, there are a lot of games. Yeah, Windows Evolution. I like that as well.
Okay, gonna draw the wine glass. Gonna save because Photoshop is like surprisingly slow again. Like sometime I'm gonna buy myself a good desktop machine and then stream will be better, I guess.
Especially the Windows 8 one is super accurate.
What? Windows Evolution?
Yeah, especially
Okay.
the Windows 8 one is very accurate, I think.
Vista is great. Oh god damn it! I haven't seen it. Okay, I will put it on the screen too. This is great. Oh come on. Windows Vista is nice. Windows 8, goddammit. Ah, nice, nice.
But at Lesser, you can't trust Google. Google is this quirky, friendly corporation with those quirky, friendly two guys who manage it. It's not like Microsoft with their Bill Gateses and their rap music. By the way, anyone looking forward to the new Star Wars movie and seen the last trailer?
I didn't see the last trailer yet, no. But there's apparently
It's
going
pretty
on.
impressive.
Okay. Well, yeah, should see it then.
But then again, I mean, Star Wars is one of those things that, I mean, effects and impressive action scenes are one of the things that you should expect from Star Wars. I mean,
Yeah, that's
that
right.
at very least. But then again, I'm actually pretty optimistic about the movie. I mean, at least George Lucas.
From what I saw before, it made a good impression. Actually, I'm kind of curious about it. I haven't seen Star Wars in a long time, and I'd never even watched Episode 3. I have to admit.
Episode 3 is actually the best Star Wars of the prequels, at least.
Really, among the prequels, okay.
Yeah, which isn't saying much because you know the prequels.
Yeah.
Yeah, Urinstein, you say Disney, but I mean, Disney at the end of the day is a company that wants to make money. They don't want to ruin franchises. I mean, if you look at Avengers, for example, And all those Marvel movies. I mean, Marvel didn't suffer from being bought up by Disney. On the contrary, actually. And I think Disney won't have any negative effect on the Star Wars movies.
Uh,
Yeah, exactly, Lord of Riva. The episode 3 was actually a pretty decent movie.
huh. Yeah, I should watch it
Ex
sometime.
except for the romance scenes, which still sucked, but yeah. Yeah, a lot of people like the Qui-Gon versus and Obi-Wan versus Darth Maul scene. And I mean, it is impressive, but it's quite a bad fight scene overall, I think, because, I mean, it has some impressive acrobatics, but I mean, the whole tension of the scene was pretty bad, I think. Didn't have. It
So look,
felt more
guys.
like
Just a short note. I got a Shizuka here as a vampire. Any feedback? Any changes? Any suggestions? Because we still got like 50 minutes.
yeah. I think it's. Maybe she should have like a bat flying around her.
A bat? Like some bats would sound like a good idea, and that would like add to the atmosphere. Yep.
Maybe a bat hedgehog.
How's that supposed? Oh,
I have no idea. It's just a bat with spikies, or just a hedgehog with
bad hedgehogs.
Yeah, she needs fangs, Felix.
Huh?
Felix,
Actually,
she needs fangs.
people made suggestion. Why should the wine split in this direction? You're right. I'm gonna flip this. Haha. Cheated
Her brother
you.
is a bat. Good idea.
Like this here. Well, that makes more sense, right? I guess so.
Yeah,
Makes
okay.
perfect sense. Shut up.
Felix, draw
Yeah.
fangs. Draw fangs. Draw
Oh,
fangs.
thanks! Oh god damn it! How did this happen? Oh, forgot the most.
And maybe her skin should be a bit paler.
Oh, I can do that, yeah.
Why should her eyes be? Why should her eyes be bigger? I think that's actually fitting at the size.
Her eyes are kinda like the regular size. Well, maybe.
Yeah, me as well. I mean, Shizuka doesn't have those super big eyes. I mean, that's kind of one of her trademarks.
Oh, you mean like the pupils? If they should be bigger, like they look more
Yeah.
intense and threatening that way, and that's the whole point.
Yeah, true. Also, draw her brother as a bat.
What? That would be random and also difficult. Like doing the
Just-
hedgehogs sounds doable.
Okay. I mean, I would have just said like draw a bat and then give the bat those glasses.
Okay, maybe I can do that. Okay, I will try that. That's a nice gimmick.
I think there's something that we could do with the headgear.
Should add some more shading on the hair too.
I'm just thinking about those cheap ninja movies in which they have like ninja written on the headbands. Do you remember? I think we should do the same with Shizuka, and she just has those head protector and there's vampire written on it.
Yeah,
But
sounds
no,
like
don't
an
do
idea.
that. That's Wait a second. Ninja headband. Oh wait, no, I'm actually finding Naruto headbands.
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously. Yeah, I got one. It's so great. I
Manlayer
love
is
those.
the perfectly proper name. Not gonna change ever.
Yeah, it is. More proper.
No, Manlayer is Manlayer. It's like the manliest name you can ever imagine. Get it?
You
Manlayer is
can't
Manlayer, so
you can't
you
get more man you can't get manlier than manlier
yes, so must be Manlayer.
by being manlier.
Yes. It's mind the whole thing just started through, and once we realized this, there's this perfect pun, and then we just decided, yup, that's all Apers rules.
Yep.
So, okay, I'm gonna draw those bats already. They're gonna be very simple and stupid. Like the circle and the bat wings. Kinda bats. Don't even look for references.
What? Wait. I need to give you some ideas. Layer beds. We need layer beds. We need a duck. A layer duck last. Okay.
God damn it, again with the ducks!
No. Wait. She just said we had a layer duck last week. Why not a layer bed now?
Jesus Christ.
The tongue looks odd. Maybe have a grin. And yes, layer as a bed. I will vote for. Okay. I think you can just have bats and then give them those typical marks of the characters, like you have those silly bats and then it just has randomly blue hair and the headgear from Leia, for example.
And
And
then
then you
one
can
with
have the
random
same.
green hair. Yes, I'm gonna add an Apollo bat. That sounds like a cool
Yeah,
idea.
and definitely one for her brother, like with the glasses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds like a cool idea. That's what I'm
And then
gonna do.
people can like try to guess the character.
Yeah.
And you definitely need an Emily bat that has freckles.
Like orange freckles on the black surface.
Yes. Yeah, Felix, the tongue looks a bit weird. Maybe.
I just removed it.
Yeah, I think you don't need the tongue. I think the smirk is actually more
Yeah,
threatening
yeah. Yeah,
without
it's
the
okay.
tongue.
Tongue didn't make sense. I originally planned something else with the tongue, and then
Yeah.
then it's not necessary anymore.
By the way, I mean, some people are like afraid of bats because they associate vampires with them. But bats are actually extremely cute animals,
Like hedgehogs.
like hedgehogs. Because I mean, you do know the brushy meme, right?
Yes, right. This one. That's so
Oh,
cute.
it's so amazing.
We should add one bed with a brush, then I guess.
You know what a bat should definitely say?
What?
What a bunch of jokers.
Why?
Yes. Because Batman and the Joker.
I was thinking Ryan and not.
Yeah, I know. That was.
How do you get from from Ryan to bed? I didn't get it, but then yes. What about?
Because there's even a picture on DeviantArt about that. It's
Yeah.
pretty amazing.
Yeah, this is what I
I'm gonna
know.
post it real quick.
Please do.
I like his face.
Okay, so now I'm gonna
Oh,
add.
yeah. And the Leia bat should definitely say hi.
I will do that. Yeah.
Brushy. And maybe one bat should just have a random toothbrush on top of it. Because why not?
We'll see.
And Felix,
Yeah.
for the background, full moon. Somewhere.
Oh gosh, guys, like we have 3 minutes left, so like it will be a bit beyond 11, I'm afraid then.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, for the art, it's okay. As long as it's not something useless like game dev, it's okay. I mean, for the art,
Yeah, for the art we can spend extra time.
And I mean, it's Halloween. It should be a bit more extravagant.
I think the music from Undertale actually matches the Halloween theme.
Kind of.
Photoshop, why is it slow again? Stop it, god damn it. Ah.
But you know what's funny? I mean, Crosswords already takes place on the moon, so...
No! Like we're, yeah. So like, I was I seriously don't remember the design from this. I suck. Graphics, concept, art, characters, cloning, a name.
Yeah, I think Lord of Riva backed it already. I think he said so in the
Cool.
multimedia access.
Nice, thanks.
Our very easy Indiegogo campaign that went through without any trouble and without any suspense.
Yeah, that was so boring. God damn it.
I think I got like 5 years older during that.
Yeah. That's how I felt too. Like the last few days were horrible. Like the one before we actually got the boost.
Yeah. What is the program they are using to draw?
That's Photoshop.
And it's not cracked.
Yeah, it's a legal copy of Photoshop. Oh my gosh.
You are such a nerd, Felix.
Yeah.
But as we learned from Bravo, the nerds get all the cool girls.
Yep.
From the Bravo photo story. But only if they play Pac-Man with a 10 times zoom on their
Yeah,
desktop
exactly.
PC.
Oh my god.
It was like...
It was so ridiculous, god damn it. What just happened?
What is this creepy music? It's the Undertale soundtrack.
Yeah. Like that game everybody's talking about these days, or like at least last week or something.
It's all the rage with the kids these days.
Yeah.
Just like card games on motorcycles.
Okay,
no,
Emily,
wait,
right?
Actually...
Now first I'm gonna add Apollo.
Felix, another frequently asked question. May I ask which drawing tablet you're using?
I'm using I'm using some Wacom tablet here, like it's Wacom. Intuos.
Felix,
Yeah?
I think we should actually implement an FHQ section underneath the stream.
We should add an FHQ bot or something. We should add a bot in general, I think. Sometime, yeah.
True. And that bot could also link to the JavaScript picture.
Hmm. Oh yeah. Where was I? Concept art, characters, class.
For the nature set, Sergey, Carla, and Jet should be bats too. I think we should keep it to the easily recognizable characters. I'm not sure. I mean, we have 5 bats now.
Yeah, I can add more beds, but like I will
Yeah,
need to finish at some time. But I want to have an Apollo
yeah,
bed because Apollo has a
yeah.
cool design.
And Emily, and Emily. Emily is important.
I'm not sure
Emily
if
needs a
Emily
bat.
is important.
Emily is super important. Shut up. Also, for the
God
Apollo
damn
bat,
it.
you can have a scarf, like a bat with with a scarf for some reason.
Uh-huh. Alright, yes, that's a good idea actually. But Apollo works pretty well on a bed design because it's already has this wide eyes anyway.
Hmm. True. And Felix, you definitely need to add Emily as a bat because then you can draw the cat smile
Oh yes.
on a bat.
Mm-hmm. Good point. But
And I
actually,
guess yeah,
the scarf argument doesn't count because Apollo already has a scarf. Sorry, no.
yeah, that's what I meant actually. I mean,
Oh, okay,
the
right,
bat should have a
yes.
scarf because,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I guess Carla should be a bat too because Carla is also pretty.
Yeah, we can add color too.
Oh man. I think it would have made more sense if the brother bat was the only one on the left and Apollo was with the other ones.
God damn it!
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever, man.
Whatever, man. Make an Indiegogo bat, and it's just saying whatever, man.
I can still copy it over. Wait a second.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it would make a lot more sense, especially because that bat is so close to her and is like facing her directly. Otherwise, people will start to suggest things like, "Oh, wow, is Apollo connected to Shizuka in some way?"
Yeah.
Maybe he is.
What?
What the fuck? What's going on?
Ah, Photoshop is in slow motion mode again.
And you're paying for that.
I'm paying for this program who can't do proper memory management and shit. Ugh.
I think Carla should be the one on the upper right because it
And
looks
on
a bit
in the lower should be Emily, I guess.
yeah, because it's such a small
Mhm.
Actually, Lea's eyes are a bit of uneven size.
God damn it, guys!
Just a bit. Apollo X Shizuka, yeah, super. It's a new pairing. I think Shizuka would just bash him against the wall if he was acting up like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna cheat.
Alpolo was a Pokemon, yeah. Right.
So
Alpolo
because
was a
you
Pokemon.
complained about even eye size, I'm just gonna cheat, so screw you.
Are you just copying it now?
No.
Yeah, right. Alpolo was a Pokemon and Apollo was a character. And also Apollo was a Greek god or something.
And some Ace Attorney character.
And I think a moon as well. Didn't they like call a moon in the solar system Apollo?
Could be, I know.
Is she winking?
Is she? Now nobody can complain about the eye size.
God damn it. Well, actually, I think the way it was before was better, to be honest. But whatever.
God damn it, Photoshop, why are you so slow?
Ah, okay. Apollo was for Mercury. All right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Roman and Greek names are different.
God damn it, Photoshop. Ah! This program is so freaking stupid. Maybe you know what? I think I will try to work with Psy again in the future. Maybe that's a better idea.
What are you
Fuck
paying
this.
for, Bait?
Yeah, for Pixelart I pretty much need it still, but for drawing, not so much. I wonder if Psy is actually better. I could imagine it's better. It's probably less resource demanding than a piece of shit.
Isn't that Ahoge a bit too big?
It's
for a
everything exaggerated because bats.
Okay. Batman. Batman. You should definitely play the Batman opening, the old one.
The old Batman opening, but then we get blocked on YouTube for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. God damn it. I wonder if we will get blocked for the Undertale opening.
I hope it's not that
post-TSA.
commercial yet.
It is pretty commercial. I mean, it's also pretty popular.
That doesn't mean it's automatically commercial, I think. Okay, I'm gonna add the color add battle. I think I'm just gonna restart Photoshop in a second, so probably work better then.
But Felix, save. Save.
Yeah, I'm saving all the time because when it's running that slow, I'm always getting nervous that something might break.
Mm.
Okay, let's. Actually,
Bonjour.
should she say bonjour or what? No.
I don't. No. I don't think so. I think the layer should be the only one.
Yeah. Ah! Okay, yeah, the winking didn't really match, so...
Just like the eyes.
Shut up. Okay, now a color. Oh, God damn it. I hope I can make the color work.
Does Leah have a Twitch? Leah has a Twitter.
She has a Twitter, yeah.
I mean...
There is also a Leia Twitch account. I made one recently.
Really?
Yeah.
For what?
But it's actually CC Leia bot or something. I tried to create the bot for Leia. For Twitch.
Ah, okay.
Wasted like half a day on that, and then I said, okay, that doesn't make sense, stop doing this. And then I felt bad about it. Because I didn't do any game development.
Oh yeah, Felix, don't forget the cat mouth on Emily.
Oh, yes! Very important. Mm-hmm. Ah!
Oui. Sacre bleu. Yeah, I know. She has a Twitch account as well, apparently. Sacre bleu.
God damn it, I don't get it right.
Batman, Batman, Batman.
Okay, so short break, gonna restart Photoshop because this is getting impossible to work with.
Not to this Shito again.
Not the Zizu. This image is amazing.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite images.
Post it in the chat,
internet.
post it in the chat!
Yes, of course. Not to Disushito again. Especially because it fits so well with the...
With the expression, right? It's amazing. So
don't forget to also
share this with everybody else.
Also share it in the stream, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of these images you should prepare for some situations.
Wait a second. There is someone called Emily Nater in the chat. What's going on?
No! Somebody stole it! Ah! Bonjour, Emily Nater, yes.
Bonjour.
I just draw a bad version of you.
I'm a big fan of yours. Not to Disushito again.
Okay, I was looking for a reference for color.
No, Felix, you were looking for freedom. Because you're German, and all we Germans love this song by David Hasselhoff.
Looking for freedom. What?
Don't you know that?
No, I'm not German, apparently.
You do know David Hasselhoff, right? And that he's super.
Who's David Hasselhoff? No, I know this one at least. Yeah.
Okay, and he made this. He made this song. I was looking for freedom that he was singing at the Wiedervereinigung, or a bit later than that.
Okay.
And I think that was one of the reasons why he is so super popular in Germany. And it's one of his most popular songs, I think.
Great.
I was looking for freedom. It's super cheesy, of course, but that's David Hasselhoff for you.
I see you don't know this one by now. Maybe I will recognize it again when I hear it, but
yeah.
Properly with music.
God damn it, Atlessa. It's faster again. I thought all Hannibal
blocking all the bugs.
You too. Yeah. Tweetroot. Ah. David says that he is the reason for the reunification of Germany. Maybe,
Yeah.
I mean... But no, we all know it's all Helmut Kohl. Helmut Kohl made the reunification. Yeah, we should definitely do Twitter accounts for all of our game characters now, before people steal the names.
Oh god damn it. I mean, if people do this, I don't have anything against that, as long as they stay in character, more or less.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you want to make character accounts,
Would be actually
then
funny. You could have some funny interactions with the own characters
yeah.
in Leia. Like, we should be more active with our Leia Twitter account anyway, I think. I think I removed the mouse from color, that's too much. Okay, now we got all the characters at bed, at least some of them. Now just the only thing remaining is like some moon. I hope I can just paint a moon in like 5 minutes. See how that works out. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Then again, I think someone should make the Emily account who can actually speak French.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Like, she should speak in French all that often.
Well, not all the time, but at least sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
mix English with French words would be pretty cool. Oh yeah, Felix, where's Mr. Freeze? But I think we already have at least we already have one guy who has sunglasses. So
Oh, yeah, come on. It's enough
don't make it
character.
black.
Yeah, I already changed that.
You should make it like blue. Yeah, okay, that's great.
Yeah, I will play around with colors a bit.
With colors.
Colors. Oh god damn it! Not with that color. Oh.
There are many colors on that layer. So are the mods and such Radical Fish employees, Steph? Well, basically all the mods that we have here are developers of Radical Fish games.
Except for Lesser.
Except for Lesser, who
She's
can be considered
like,
staff, I guess.
yeah, but she's unpaid. So, like
She's unpaid, so
we don't have money. We don't pay people unless they do like, I don't know, graphics and shit.
I mean, we've paid at Lesser in a Sky Arena key.
Yes.
That wasn't paid by us, but whatever.
Like, keys are not paid by anybody. It's just potential loss because he was a potential buyer. It's like the weird thing about keys. That's why some people think, yeah, keys are essentially for free. So give me key, give key, give key.
Give key, please.
Yeah. I'm sure this moon probably sucks. I suck it.
Give the moon glasses. So Sergey is the moon.
No.
We have paid you indirectly by giving you a key. Indirectly by saying someone to maybe give you a key, and he did it. And give key blocks. Yeah, that's definitely a moon, come. Should there also be stars, like very simple stars, like just copy paste a few dots in the sky?
I don't need to paste this, I
Otherwise,
just push the pencil to make a dot.
dots. Yeah,
God damn it.
yeah, whatever. Copy paste dot 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 dot. Control control. Paste paste paste.
I'm gonna polish this moon to death first, please. Give me some time.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
You
you
told
could
me
have
to.
just you could have just copy pasted the gas giant.
Never! Never! I have to draw it by hand. Because I like to waste time. Oh, we can still recognize that wine glass. I'm making the moon darker.
Yeah, you should definitely make it darker beneath it.
Yeah. Like, what a coincidence. The moon is particularly dark behind the wine glass. Lucky.
Lucky us for being able to see it then. Yes, Emily Nater is best girl.
Mm. Okay, so first make the background a bit darker because it's too light, I think. Only a bit. Yeah, that's better.
Or make the moon unfocused.
You mean blurry?
Yeah.
That's actually a good idea, I'm gonna try that. That's perfect. Very nice idea.
Emily is everyone's waifu, I think, but I think she's too much of a tomboy to actually be a classic waifu.
Yeah.
Waifu husbandu.
Somebody wrote that Sergey is best husbandu recently.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he is kind of the nerd who gets all the chicks, according to Bravo. Maybe put some shadows on the blood in the glass.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Ah, yeah, the blurriness actually works pretty good.
Yeah, it works really good. Actually, you can recognize the clouds now really well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's not.
Now, what I want to add now too is like some clouds, because that will look probably pretty cool.
Why? That will take forever now.
Nah, come on, I'm pretty good at drawing clouds, and there's not too much screen there, so it's probably gonna be really quick. And I have like some cool ideas.
Wee.
Huh?
Oh, it's actually pretty hard to see. Yeah, okay, clouds might help a bit because it's pretty hard to see Apollo and Brother Bat.
No, the clouds won't help there at all. Maybe the problem with black beneath black is just, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna make them brighter. Or give them
Rect
some...
M9. Ah, those kind of clouds, okay.
Yeah.
No, it kind of looks like Shizuka had a really bad fart. Okay, now it's better.
God damn it.
Ah, okay, that's great.
I mean, it should look like something, so on this one I'm gonna add
Yeah.
some random clouds. Clouds make pictures usually more interesting.
But
So.
don't forget the giant sword.
The what?
Don't forget the...
Yeah. We did this already last stream, these jokes.
I know, but I mean, if there's a cloud, there needs to be a giant sword. Maybe some lightning.
And snow.
and snow. But we should definitely not lose hope.
Yeah.
But maybe eat some vanilla. Vanilla. Man, that really turned out to be quite a big drawing again, didn't it?
Yeah, like people said, draw a moon, and then I said yes, and I'm also gonna add clouds and shit.
I
And
was
let's
against
make
the
all the
clouds.
bets. What? Yeah, but yeah, clouds
Yeah, but
didn't take long, so they're almost done already.
there's a suggestion: put some light on the bed so they're better to see.
Yeah, actually, I think that's a good idea. I'm just gonna add a bit of highlight on them, and that will make them easier to recognize.
Heaven and Earth, Celis and Terra. Okay, I get it. You can make the screen a little bloody, so it feels like the CrossCode low health effect. Yeah, I guess that's a bit too much now.
Come on, guys. We're getting close to midnight again. So
But I mean, it kind of fits to the theme.
yeah, it would.
Ah, that's kind of light. That's good. Uh-huh.
Okay, so no, I just painted on the wrong layer. Whatever. I think.
Oh no, on the wrong layer.
Yeah. No stream without that pun. Okay, but I think I'm done.
Stars.
Stars. Yes, gonna add some stars.
And another important detail. Just a small drop of blood on the teeth, on the tip of the teeth, maybe.
Okay.
If that looks okay. I mean, I'm not sure. Might. Just a question popped up in my mind.
Yeah.
Does is any of you married? Actually, one of us is. I mean, not me and not Felix, but there is someone who's married and even has a child.
I'm not sure
So-
he's married.
Isn't
Is he? I only know he has a child. I'm not sure if he's married. So.
Felix, we are in Germany. Here is Zucht and Ordnung. We only
Actually,
get children
that's
when we
mostly in the West, not in the East. I understood. Like in the East, people don't marry all that often.
I think
Interestingly.
it's the same in the West. I mean,
No, it's
people
a
don't
huge
care.
it's a huge difference. There's a statistic. Like in the West, much more people marry when grounding a family. In the East, they don't do this all that often. Apparently, it's a huge difference, really. It's interesting. Anyway, what you gonna say anyway?
I don't know. What did I want to say?
You said there was a question, or
That was the question. If
somebody
any
asked
of-
if I was married. Yeah, I think right now nobody, but maybe one of us is, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe one of us is fine. Let me think.
Stars make stuff nicer. So,
Yeah, definitely.
you know what? I'm
A
gonna add
bit of-
some blur on the clouds too,
Okay.
so it's consistent with the cloud.
What else? What else?
Oh yeah, this is nice.
So no, I don't think any of us is married, except for maybe one person.
Yeah.
It might be blood in the glass, actually. I mean, she is a vampire.
Yeah.
Why would Dracula drink wine?
Yeah. So, blood on the tip of the teeth, you say?
On one tooth at least.
Yeah.
And shadows on the blood. Or wine.
Yeah.
But that's the last detail then, I think. I mean, otherwise it looks pretty good. I mean, I was thinking if maybe you should make the skin a bit paler because she's a vampire, but
I can try this still.
It might not look as good, but you can try if it doesn't.
I mean,
take much
Shizuka
time.
has pretty pale scale in the first place, so I think it will be
Yeah,
fine.
okay. Yeah, Emilinator. The Falcon Punch picture was drawn in the stream here, like
Yeah.
a few weeks ago. It was basically the week after Emily was introduced, right?
Yeah, more or less. Okay, look, there's one that doesn't look too nice.
And now also add Sergei as a werewolf, with details fewer.
Shut up. Sure, she's more pale now. Makes this one a bit darker. This is good. Okay, guys, let's call it a day, guys and girls. Okay, guys and girls, and I know.
Up.
It's amazing.
It's a pretty amazing picture, yeah.
Okay. Man, this Undertale soundtrack is pretty long.
Yep.
It has like 100 songs. Okay, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Gonna play my favorite one though.
I still want to have a toothbrush on the picture, but whatever.
Nah, we can't have everything. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, it would fit for Emily, for example. Like.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe you can have it as a wallpaper. Like it's A3, so the resolution should work out. Not at A3,
Not to
A5.
this.
Let's say.
Not to this.
Yeah,
to Sushito again.
Should be working well for wallpaper. I'm just gonna save it now. Save as a JPEG.
Felix.
Yes.
Felix.
Yes.
Save.
What I think I'm doing right now. Yes, that's.
I don't know.
I just said
Maybe
I'm gonna
you-
save it as a JPEG, and you say Felix, save. Yeah, duh. Okay.
But Felix, you should also save it as a GIF and as a PNG to be safe,
To be safe. Great.
and as a bitmap.
As a bitmap. Oh yes, as if a GIF wasn't bad enough already. God damn it. So guys, here you got like the Halloween themed CrossCode picture. So yeah, I guess this essentially concludes our stream, right? Are there any final questions, or did we miss any question? Now you got like a couple minutes to scream out loud, because now I'm actually paying attention to the chat too. Maybe I will see it, and if some other missed it, PNG. I seriously want PNG. Yeah, okay, I can make it.
Yes, yes.
It's just so large.
Unless there is blood on one tooth.
Yes.
And it looks pretty good, I think.
PNG is uploading. It will take some time because PNG is huge for these kind of images.
Felix, I should tell you from Flashart, this sucks.
Yes, it's a vampire. Damn it. So yeah, I guess she meant vampire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this does suck. Vampire sucks. We already established this before. They do suck blood. So here's a PNG. Wait, no, it's a JPEG again. What are you doing, Dropbox?
Dropbox, what you doing?
You used to be so cool, and now you're just so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we will make a Twitter account for Emily at some point, maybe.
Maybe.
And maybe
Kinder, sorter.
then give it to someone who can speak French, like one of our French.
Yeah. Like
okay.
Caprice.
Have at thee.
Have at thee.
Felix,
yes.
Once you tweet it, you should definitely say have at thee.
Have at thee. That's good. That's how I'm gonna remember this. So yeah. I mean, what is the man? It's a miserable little pile of cigarettes and stuff.
Just a little pile of Insta matter.
Yeah. What is an avatar? Miserable little pile of instant matter.
But that's more something like Jet would say.
Yeah.
Ein gammeliger Haufen Instant-Materie.
Alright. Okay, so I think we should call it a day. It's close to midnight again. It was a very cool stream. At least we did a nice drawing. We also did like this, wait for it, elevator, I guess. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's just not much for 2 hours. I just noticed that. Yeah,
Felix,
streaming,
Felix,
you know.
Instead of next time, you should draw a crossover between Emily and an elevator, because then it's an Evelinator.
Thank you, Hannah. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I wish you a good start to the next week, because as everybody knows, the week starts with Monday and not Sunday. That's stupid. Yep. That's what Americans do. Anyway, yep. So thanks everybody for watching. But
guys, we still love our American fans. No,
of course we do. Yes, we love you, even though you do have a lot of stupid decisions about weekly calendars and measurements and I don't know what.
And measurements and
inches,
temperatures and yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually Fahrenheit I think it's still okay, but inches is what?
Fahrenheit is completely stupid.
No, I think Fahrenheit actually, there was an argumentation where Fahrenheit kind of makes sense as an intuitive measurement for temperature, and I can kind of understand the point.
No, it's wrong.
Like, of course, like if you Celsius to say like 100 degrees and water starts boiling, that's great, but why do we need this in practice?
Because then you know how to cook stuff.
Yes. Okay. Anyway, so thanks everybody for watching. Hope to see you again in next week's stream, and have a good week, and bye bye.
Bye.